alive.
Vanessa. Vanessa. Hey, my son. I need some help. Get out.
Right. You up, Charlie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so it's just us three until Cav gets in. We were Red Lotus had arrived at the Fen of the Ice Myth, where there were two choices: to continue into the mountains looking for Xin-Shalast, but however, that would mean they would most likely never bump into it because of the magic involved that keeps it hidden. So, following the directions on the ledger, they learned that they need to fast, making themselves feel the desire for food, while also being present there during a full moon. As was written, this was an accident that the dwarves had learned because they were in this area looking for more mines. And as they were looking for more mines, they overstayed and underestimated their supplies. And so they had arrived here on the shores, as they were on the shores of not the shores, as they were exploring the fen and walking towards the mountains away from the swamps to the icy swamp, navigating as best they can without falling into the cold, freezing waters. They were venturing back towards the mountains, the mountainous area, to try and look for more mines. And that was when it was night. They were camped, and they noticed a new pathway, which they followed, and it had appeared on a full moon night while they were hungry.
So this is actually kind of messed up because they don't know that you have to fast for this to happen. Like, for all they know, you could just show up on a full moon. It just so happens that they were hungry. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. If we were hungry, you gotta be hungry too. Just show up at a full moon. That's how this works. Like, they might not have even like taken a bath in like a week, so they could have thrown that in there too. You know, you
Yeah,
can't
but
take a bath
whatever.
for a week. You have to be
Can't
hungry
take a bath.
and show up at a full moon.
Funny.
I do remember reading. Where was it? Mm, that's how to. Ah, here it was. Okay. I think they were already there during a full moon. They were there. They were in the area for a while. For like yeah, for like over a month.
Multiple
Uh,
full moons.
oh, they were just.
So it was already a full moon night when they were exploring, but they weren't hungry. But the next full moon night that happened, and they were feeling hungry was when they
Mm,
noticed it in the same area like they were already exploring. So they they were smart enough to put it together. They were like, well, we were here last full moon and this didn't appear. What's different? And they were like, well, we're fucking hungry.
Maybe somebody stepped on a button or something. You know.
Well, we're fucking starving now. There's a
They
difference.
had extended their staying trip an additional week and were forced to ration their food supplies.
You know, they spent a month there. Maybe somebody accidentally said the magic words. You know, they activated something. You know, they don't know it's because they're hungry. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. You know.
True, I mean, they would have to test it more than once. But just in case, they wrote that shit down. They were like, well, we were hungry. Write that down.
Shit, right. So this shit, since we're all starving ourselves, it better work. Otherwise, you know, I'm gonna have to go to the afterlife and find the dwarf that wrote that and be like,
Um, and so your characters learned that the next full moon was actually just a week away. Because I looked at the right calendar. I looked at the wrong year.
Mm.
I looked at 4707. That was when that was the year the campaign began. But your characters had been uh adventuring into the new year basically. 4708.
Oh damn, we did all this in a year.
Close close to a year.
Oh,
Like
less than a year. It's a fucking
yeah,
hell of a fucking adventure.
close to it.
Hell of an
Uh
adventure, man.
no, no, no.
Yo, Dave, I tried to watch that Fist of the North Star on Amazon Prime.
mhm.
Oh, it was terrible. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No good.
Absolutely disgusting what they put on that screen. Somebody needs to get sued. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. It was only 2 episodes, but it was probably. I was like, okay, maybe I fucked up. Maybe okay, maybe the dub was just bad. So then I watched it again in Japanese, and no, it was just a shitty anime. It was just a shitty anime, man. It was just a shitty rendition. Embarrassing.
Wait, what did they do with Fist of the North Star on Amazon? They just
Oh, they redid it. They redid it. They
they
gave it,
try to like remaster
they
the
remastered it,
animation
but
or something.
they remastered it with with that bullshit 3D graphics and shit.
Oh, okay,
So
that's crazy.
it is it was terrible. It's terrible, dog. It's actually terrible.
When is Rova? Ah, okay. So that's the equivalent of okay, yeah. It was yeah, the 23rd
Not their
first
fault.
23rd of Rova, which would be like September. Yeah. What month is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yeah, 9 months. And the full moon's on the 21st. Yep. So yeah, 7 more days. So yeah, your characters learned that in a week, I mean, yeah, your characters knew that a week would be full moon. And so, what, 3 days before that, you just gotta fast. Get them bellies rumbling. Um, but during that time, uh, that gave your characters some free time to contact Quindamir and give him some decent descriptions of. Actually, no, he doesn't have greater teleport. He needs regular teleport. Um, well, at least you were able to get him to Becker's cabin. So you guys could grab the stuff that was there, bring that back to the ship. And then that's right, yeah, because Icarus could she can cast teleport from the by just grabbing Red spellbook. So she helps with that as well. Um Characters got some information from Savenga. Savenga. Um concerning the region to the north, up in the mountains. Um, she had told you, uh, she had told you about the strange nature of the area being influenced by an otherworldly realm known as Leng. On top of being influenced by that realm, by that dimension beyond this world, there's been numerous creatures, especially dragons and giants that she herself has first laid eyes upon, um, in her centuries of being around here. And her description made it clear she had seen rune giants. Uh, when Leng was brought up, your characters, those with plain art knowledge, were able to inform the rest of the group that Leng is a distant demi-plane of nightmares within within a realm known as the Dreamlands, a dimension of dreams, which directly connect to all the sleepers, and to all those who sleep and dream in the universe. And within the Dreamlands, a place called the Plateau of Leng, barely known to even the greatest scholars.
Mm,
But it is a realm of nightmares within the Dreamlands.
fantastic.
And it is this place that has that is having an influence, a strong influence, on the region where Xin-Shalast is located, particularly the entire mountain of Mer Massif. And because of that, there is said to be nightmarish beings from the plane of Lang that have been sighted. So as if your characters didn't have to worry about Lemia, the rune giant, the giants that the rune giants have enslaved, dragons. Now there's also inhabitants of Lang.
You suck, by the way.
Um, and so your characters take the time to train after gathering the gear that you discovered and collected. Um, and with Icarus, spending at least a day inspecting the area, making sure she is able to teleport everyone back to the area, to the ice mist fen safely. Less of a chance of accidentally teleporting in the middle of somewhere else. um, Characters use the remaining time to either craft, train, and master some technique and magic that you've been working on. Uh, there was a there was a period during your for the combatants here, especially the monks, a period of time where you realize that the environment of the Den of the Ice Smith and even the surrounding mountainous areas would be very ideal for uh, for training, for meditation, for getting used to
Rocky Four style.
combat within such regions.
Mhm. I see her starting to like the mountains.
Chop down a tree, carry the log on your back up the snow
You
hill.
know, you know, build
uh,
your own log
cl-
cabin and shit.
yeah, climbing hand and foot, um,
Got you lifting up a wagon full of rocks.
bar- barring between chasms and cliffs and sparring while climbing. All sorts of training methods to master your sense of balance, your master the insights of your surroundings and being tuning
Last year,
yourself.
last year took this time to really uh, study the art of withdraw affliction and to remove. I forgot what the other thing I took. To remove
The
fear.
yeah, I think that's
It's immediate. Okay, it's the fucking intellect fortress. That's what it was. Yeah. All right.
to
I had to
release your
remember what the hell
yeah
I had to remember what I took.
to release to release to fuse and release your key in a manner that will enhance and and create a mental tower within the minds of you and your allies against the effects of the emotion of fear. The ice nymph was very curious at training the three of you were doing. She She's lying on her back, floating in the icy waters near the area that you chose to for that day that you chose to train around. She's just watching intently, and she goes, "You should meet a dear friend of mine from the mountain to the south." He points over into like this area. He would enjoy sparring with you. He is what you would call a. They are known by many names throughout the world of Galarian, but here she is known as a Zana,
Hmm.
a mountain spirit of sorts. However, just like a dryad is tied to their tree, Zanas are tied to their mountain homes. They cannot, they stray for too long of a period of time, they will eventually perish. The ones with great fortitude may survive for longer periods of time, but in the end, all Zana will eventually succumb to death. They are too far from their mountain home.
Well, that is sad.
This Zana is trained in combat.
Oh yes, very. For many centuries.
Hmm.
Battling the likes of dragons and crag spiders, and even a few of the creatures recently that have wandered from the plateau of Leng.
Hmm.
There
How
was a
far away did you
time
say she was? Sorry.
there was a
Sorry.
time where giants had made pilgrimages to the mountain, and that is it is said that is where
Huh.
the Zana had birthed from. I mean, it became a sacred place, but it's been so very, very long since giants have made pilgrimages there.
Oh, well, perhaps we shall lead some.
I think you'll like her very much. Name is Larusa. She will come and meet you when I she will come and meet you as I while I go to and beckon her forward. I
Hmm.
shall return, and and the ice nymph, she casts a spell. She transforms into a golden eagle and flies off.
Nasir, Nasir looks at Rakim and he's like, LaRusso, huh?
Larusa.
Sounds familiar for some reason.
Sounds.
Can't put my finger on it.
I feel like I've read it in an ancient chapter somewhere. I remember her. Something about fathering a style. Something of a crane kick, perhaps.
You mean like this? And I jump into my crane style. Doing
Oh shit. And so after about an hour, you can make out the eagle flying back the skies towards your group. Um, the only eagle in the skies. So again, the region around here doesn't see any wildlife, and that's no thanks to the proximity it has
To Xin-Shalast.
to the
Most
yeah
wickedest place on earth.
to Xin-Shalast and its proximity to the plateau of Leng.
If I was a bird with all the dragons and wendigos and shit everywhere, I wouldn't fly over here
I
either.
wouldn't fly over there either. Absolutely fucking not. ice worms and wendigos and fucking dragons and shit. No, I'm good.
Yeah, wyverns and giants
I'm
and
good. I'm
crag
good.
spiders. And
All right. What news do you bring us?
she transforms back into her ice as she sinks into the waters with just like her head and shoulders just looking up, peering out of the water, looking at you. Who are you? They will be arriving very soon. Ah, there they are. And you look towards a side of the mountain that has like a lot of pretty steep and has a lot of scree, but you hear like this call that like goes, the call of like like it sounds like a call of excitement. Just echo throughout the land as you see this humanoid figure just jump onto the scree and the jump onto the rubble and scree of the side of that section of the mountain and just starts sliding down in a surfing style. Um, as they reach the bottom, they're about 100 feet away from you, and they make their stride towards you with a bright grin on their face. Um, and in a rather like deep feminine voice, you hear them go, "I have arrived. You are the ones that I was told to meet with, who enjoy a good sparring. I
Ah,
am Larusa."
LaRussa. I thought it was LaRusso. I had you confused for a second.
I'm told you fought these creatures from light. Is that true?
Yeah, quite a number of them. I'll be sure to tell you what I know of the strange beings that I've battled. I'm told by Slavenka that you would be traveling to Xin-Shalast. I wish I could go with you. I've yearned to go there. I've tried my best. I've made it as far as the Golden Road, but I had to turn back.
Hmm. Well, any insight we could gain from you would be appreciated. And in return, we will
100%.
return you with stories of what we find there.
Sorry.
Um,
It says we are they. The Hobgoblin brothers known as Nasir and Rakim.
Hobgoblins, you say? Very far from home, I see. I don't believe I have ever seen your people here in these mountains.
Probably not. I, it's an honor to be the first one to have met you. You have met, or,
Um,
seen in a while.
but yeah, the figure is a stunningly beautiful and athletic woman with skin of various shades of gray,
Hey,
wearing a pearlescent breastplate. No weapons upon them until now. And in the
Oh, can I
brief,
do that sense motive to like that size up thing?
right. Oh, yeah.
oh,
Can we size her up real quick? With the,
yes, you can.
uh, wow. We see them battle numbers, baby.
Yeah, as you're talking and watching her stride and the way she carries herself, and, she makes no. You can tell she makes no gestures or any sort of. She has nothing to hide it, so she doesn't like oppose it with like a bluff check or anything. But the bluff check could hide your power level, like fucking DBZ.
Mm-hmm. I hear bluffing power levels.
Yeah, I think if somebody wanted to hide.
Ew.
If somebody wanted to hide it, they would have to like oppose your sense motive of a bluff, and then you wouldn't, if they obviously they got a high ass bluff,
Yeah.
you'd read them wrong, or not even get a read on them at all. Where is it? Oh, sorry, I think there's a base DC, like they choose not to bluff it. There's like a base. I don't know if it's 15 or 20. That's the problem. Within 30 feet, opposed by their bluff check, blah, blah, blah. My accuracy depends. 10 or more.
Kamate, cola, cola. Kamate, cola, cola. Nothing like fighting fucking in the mountains. She gonna lock a new style for us?
Mhm. What'd you guys get? 35 and 24.
Nasir actually asked. It says maybe we'll learn something.
Kind of broke up there. What'd you say?
Nasir says maybe we'll learn something new. The last time we fought one of these entities, like the stone giant, whatever that was, monk. We learned a new trick. I wonder if this one has any surprises.
I think you exceeded. What'd you get? 30? Yeah, you did exceed by 10 more. For Nasir,
I just know she can fight. That's it.
you said that this Larusa might either be a fair fight or a tough challenge. But Raheem sees that this Zana being, this, which is a type of Fae, appears to be more of a dire threat even.
Oof.
Oh. Well,
At least,
Uh,
at least, at least one on one. With the two of you there, it's a little different, but
well,
it's gonna be different. But that's what you've assessed, like one on one, like like comparing yourself to Larusa, not comparing like the two of you
the second I sense that, I activate Battle Mind Link.
to.
mhm.
As you concentrate, to see the key energy flow between the two of you, like, and Larusa nod, and just as swiftly the not just the pearlescent armor, but like you see like this pearlescent looking shield and longsword that just both appear immediately. They materialize immediately in her hands.
Oh, it said nothing about weapons, bitch.
So, so I perceive dire threat, Battle Mind Link, right? And then we're standing there, and her weapons come out. Bark skin.
Yeah, dark skin immediately.
Right. Apparently these are what saunas
You see her
look
fucking
like.
armor come out with the fucking shield. Now see her clangs his wristbands together. Activates the bark skin. Enough of this. Ah, it's always a good fight. Let's see.
Take
Um,
any chances, Nasir. This is indeed an insane opponent. We will definitely learn something.
there's just a this
So
grin.
hold
There's a
nothing back, you say then, brother.
there's this grin on their face as they yeah, as the weapons appear, and then the two of you put on, get the bark skin ready. Actually, you can roll initiative. Neither side's flat-footed.
Oh, nice high score there.
19.
Eh.
19
Ooh,
it is for both of us.
thank God.
Um,
Battle Mind Link saves the day.
and she makes sure to stand in a clear area where there's plenty of footing. It's not too it's clear. It's clear footing. It's a good area, about, let's say, like 40 foot area, really. Um, nothing with unstable footing or anything. So, like, behind her is like you can see, like, the land, like, rising sharply into the mountains beyond, and then, like, behind you would see where the shoreline. You start to see the shoreline a little bit further. It's about 50, 60 feet away from you. Of the swamp, the icy swamps. And see her just get into a stance. Healed out, she gets this, like, appears to be a ready stance, and she smiles, like, all right, which one's first? Or are you both coming at me? That would make it very interesting.
You see Nasir and looks at Rakib and he smiles. And he goes, he looks back at, he looks back at, I forgot her name already.
LaRusso.
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 Really, he looks,
Daniel,
he looks at, he
Daniel,
looks at,
Daniel LaRusso.
he looks at Rakib and smiles and looks back at LaRusso and he, what do you think? And he goes, you know, and then he just vanishes. And he, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, so I guess
Charge.
he's letting
You
us
want to
go
do
first.
the you want to do the well, I, what's the range?
He said, like, how far away are we?
Oh, between the two of you, 40 feet.
Okay. So
Oh,
you might as
yeah.
well just get behind her, flank, and I'll flank kick.
Yeah, I'll teleport behind her and he'll
That's
flying kick.
Yeah.
All right.
Teleport behind her and on my first hit.
Uh, okay, yeah, you teleport behind, and Rakeem's moving forward to flank. As you teleport behind, um, that very excited warrior grin on her face still there. She swiftly turns as her ready to action kicks off, and she goes to strike you.
Oh shit.
Mm. Oh, she was allowed already in action.
Oh no!
She won
He must
initiative.
have won the initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had her fighting me together.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Huh?
I didn't realize it's 20.
Yeah, he called her a dire threat. She probably got like plus 50.
What's your AC? 31, and then you used bark skin, which made it 36.
Yep. Wait, is my AC? Yeah, 31, 36.
C 36. And let me get the full attack there. Right. Minus. And then minus. And add that. Wait. 6. Any other bonuses I'm aware of, right? Okay. Double kick. Okay. Making sure. As the swing comes, at the very last moment, Nasir can tell that the blade, she twisted it within a split second so that instead of cutting into him, the the uh, the flat edge of the blade ended up skimming. It touched him and it skimmed across his skin, and it did he didn't take any damage. He was able to assess that not only was she on the defensive with the fighting, but that she was attempting to make her attacks were being made non-lethal. Had that been an
Okay.
attack that she meant to be lethal, he would have. He can tell that that attack not only would have heavily damaged him, but it almost went for his It would have gone for his eyes. And wait, is that the right feat she has? Yeah, it would have gone for his eyes and could have blinded him.
Jesus. Gouged his eyes out with the spear? Fantastic.
The
Ball on a
she's got
stick.
sword and shield right now.
Who almost got their eyes gouged out? Me?
Nah, not me.
But yeah,
Oh,
but
thank God.
instead the attack yeah, basically the attack wasn't a critical hit, but it does deal non-lethal damage. And the non-lethal, where's the damage? Okay. 33 non-lethal.
Oof. Thank you, I guess.
And then now you and Rakeem can
33.
Yeah, buddy.
That hurts. All right, so
nasty time.
hold on.
Oh yeah. We do these. We got to do these numbers, right?
Where are we at on the map?
It's
on the
theater
map.
of mind. Theater of
Uh,
mind. Then shit. It's just a battle between.
over here?
they're sparring with
Yeah.
a fey creature known
Which-
as a Zana.
Oh, the one from last week?
Yeah, her
Okay,
friend,
okay.
No, not the,
her
yeah, not
friend,
the,
Oh,
not the nymph,
her
not the nymph,
friend.
friend rolled up.
not the
Yeah.
nymph.
Okay, okay.
The nymph's there
Um,
Swift,
watching, but she's, yeah.
swift action. I'm activating those the bandages, so the swarms of bugs and shit are all coming out. And then yeah, flying kick. Let's do it to it.
All right.
yeah, and I'll teleport in, and
Yeah, because you guys share the
uh,
rolls now, right?
we
The
share
battle
the
link.
we share the battle, we share the attack together, and then we roll together. So we would be flanking right now with her.
All right. So then you would add your flanking bonus as well as
Yeah.
yeah,
Do we
flanking
have
bonus.
greater magic weapon on like permanently?
Hmm.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just making
yeah, I would add that because I think every
because it
time
was
he casts that, it
he
lasts like
yeah
36 hours or some crazy shit like that.
uh,
How much does that add?
4.
uh four
That
four
adds 4.
gotcha yeah
So that's actually 26. That's actually a 30 then for me.
Yeah, it lasts like 48 hours around
Oh,
there, like 2
48.
days.
There you go, yeah.
2 3 4
40. I mean, yeah.
Well, 42 hours.
uh do we get another 4 for outflank?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just I'm going to do my first move as a spin kick trip in the flurry. So I'll be hitting for her touch AC. Right?
Spin kick, which would go against their flat-footed
Flat-footed.
AC. Okay.
Flat-footed AC.
Um,
And my CMD is 25, 26, 131 plus the 5, that's 35. No other. Does greater magic weapon go to CMB? Do I add
yeah,
on?
yeah, it does.
It
Yeah.
does? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you.
So that would be their flat-footed
1, 2,
DMD.
4.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, okay.
Do I
Yeah.
have
Their
anything
flat-footed
else to
CMD.
add to this shit? Do I have anything else to add to this shit? Outflank adds to it. Okay. Do I have one more point? Sorry, I just want to double check because it's been a while since I had to trip some. All right, yeah, I'm good.
You actually got a 1 more because we both got a 10. So mine's a
What was that?
40. Mine's a 40.
Oh,
His 49
49.
Oh, so you're 10.
plus 39.
Yeah, I'm doing my CMB to trip.
Yeah, CMB is the
It's plus
total
6,
31 plus
plus
another 4, so 35.
plus another 6 from greater trip.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's
Okay,
25 plus another 6, so 31 plus another 4,
4, right, and then 4 for
35.
outflank.
Yeah, that's what I was counting. Outflank.
4 for greater magic weapon.
That's what it was. Okay, so 39 then.
Mm-hmm. So he's got a 49. I have a 40.
All right. So he's using a 10, 10 plus 39, so you have 49, and you got a 40. All right. As you go to use your maneuver to try and trip Larusa with your spinning kick. You did successfully catch them off guard, although as your pick goes to strike to knock them down, your leg stops. It stops upon hitting her and doesn't move her at all as she's in her stance. And her grin goes wider, and then as Rakingo's attack comes in, she swiftly blocks that with her shield.
Oof.
No, next attack. I do not like this color. Immediately, you must go away.
Next attack. I'm gonna do the defensive spin.
Rakin follows up. Defensive spin.
Better.
And
But 42 for me. If it's a 12. Let's see what he got.
hold on, 5, 9, 3, because it's 25.
Same shit.
God damn.
Gleefully continues to dodge and block your attacks as you continue
Oh,
your assault.
all right. My next punch will be shattering punch. So
You know what? On this one, I'm gonna try to disarm her. Fuck it. I'm gonna
it.
go for it. Let's go for this
Fuck
nat
it,
20 here.
she's invincible to tripping. So
So I get an
that's it.
additional. I have improved disarm, so I get an additional
Oh
like
no,
2 to that.
I mean, I say Nasir realizes she can be
Yeah.
tricked. She just outmaneuvered him even
Yeah.
without needing to react.
Yeah,
Her
she's
her
got
strength
wild.
mostly her strength as well as skill, because your base
Gotcha.
attack adds to your CMD, so definitely skill, but also your strength. You knocked off her dex, like she didn't have the dex to her. You also notice that like as you're attacking, it feels like your attacks aren't are also not going exactly where you're aiming. It feels like there's some sort of uh force about her that's deflecting your attacks. And as you're attacking her, you're realizing it's just her pure grace and personality that's doing it. She gets a charisma bonus to her
Oh god,
to her AC and CMD, and
that's her aura.
All right. Okay, fucking congratulations.
Her cult of
Um,
personality is fucking
Congratulations.
or pretty much.
oh god, another 13.
Here comes the nat 20. Ready? Boom.
Nat 20
Okay, no.
on deck.
So this could be
Another
a miss
12.
too. Joy. All right. And then we got 2 more attacks, right? The -5, -10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
probably. And then I'm probably gonna punch myself in the face. Oh no, because we both have a 17, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
17.
I'll say that's the good
Yeah.
thing. You both would have to
Yeah.
roll a 1.
Oh man. All right. Then that last. Now I get a 19 when my bonus is. All right, wait, but that puts me at. Oh no, it's still shit. It's still a 39 because it's my lowest. If I got that on the first one, maybe. Yeah. On the first few hits, it might have been something.
So two of you are realizing a combination of her great strength, fast reflexes, her aura, her armor, her shield, and her fighting stance. As you've noticed, when she did make that attack, she was not only was it non-lethal, but it was also on the defensive.
This defense. You must teach me.
As the two of you just, and you're also realizing how extremely athletic she is as well, like in her movements. she's chuckling as the two, but she's not chuckling in like a way to antagonize you or in a way to provoke you. She's
Oh,
chuckling
yeah.
in a way like she's having fun,
This is joy.
Mm,
and
she's
she's like,
impressed.
"Yeah, you are among the strongest I have faced in so long. Like, do you feel that? Do you feel the energy? Fight me to your heart's content. Do not be afraid." Um, and as if she did this on purpose, her aura envelops the two of you, and um, you feel this like sort of this supernatural protection that like infuses that suffuses throughout your very being and your mind. You feel the two of you feel as if nothing can sway you to the charms of any other, and all feeling of fear, all sense and feeling of fear is gone.
Mm,
Um, and you feel like she did this to she didn't have to do this. The two of you,
yeah,
with your high sense motive,
showed us a
she
little
didn't. Yeah,
love.
she didn't have to. She didn't have to like envelop you in this protective aura, but she puts it on so that you can uh to like show that it's a friendly match, and that um and yeah, that's something you've learned. That's something you're definitely learning about the Zana creatures, is that yeah, if in a 10-foot radius of their aura, their allies are immune to being charmed and of fear effects. Um,
Mm.
which
I mean,
does,
it
yeah,
already
which
sounds.
does, which even though the two of you don't, like all that sense of fear is just gone, it does immediately clue into Rakeem. Wait a second, that means my typical stick. He's just gonna laugh right through that. So,
Mm.
which obviously she's, yeah, herself is also immune to fear and charm effects. Um, and she's like, it looks like it's my turn now. So he goes for the counterattacks. Um, she's looking
Feel
between
free
the
to
two
play
of
that
you.
song, though. I put in the
She's
chat.
looking between the two of you too, and she uh her first attack goes for making 4 attacks. Her first one's going towards Ricky. That's how she shoots.
52.
And her second will go for Nasir.
You got the 2 right.
Right. Both misses. And she
Ain't
makes
bad.
her other 2
Yeah, yeah.
attacks. She does the same thing. She does one on Rakeem and one on Nasir. Both also misses.
Mm.
Did it come within 4?
Actually, wait. Nasir, wait, what's your total AC? It's 30,
Bitch, if
30.
she didn't come close on a, if she didn't come close on a,
You say that.
on a 7, a 2 ain't gonna be it. God damn it. Nah, I think it
Not
was
for Rakeem.
36.
Definitely not for Rakeem. It was 36, right? Okay.
Yeah, it should
Uh,
be.
what is it? Minus. Okay. Um, again, yeah. So all her attacks did not connect. The two of
Ain't
you
bad.
notice they're not connecting for the 2 reasons I've stated before. She's not looking to make her attacks lethal, so it's holding back, and then and keeping defensive. as if she's trying to gauge, as if she wants to fight longer to see to like gauge your attacks. See like, you can tell that like when there may come a point where she'll feel a little more confident in putting more of her guard down if you're not hitting her, so that she can have an easier time maybe striking back on the offensive. But you can tell she's playing it smart. She's going like as defensive as possible to see if you're still able to strike her.
Did that 10 come within 4 of my AC?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. So
If it does, let me know,
yeah.
because now I get a counter attack if that happens.
If it comes within 4, if it misses by.
If it misses
Oh,
within the 4,
that's right. Because then you what is it now? You lose the AC bonus, but you get a counter attack.
I lose the +4 from Crane Wing, but then I get
The
to make an
repost.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the
Oh.
2 where you take your turn.
Well, Nasir decides he's gonna step it up a notch. I'm gonna use the kick again on the trip. Actually, I'm just gonna use it on the on an attack. Fuck it.
Defensive spin on my first one. Oh, come on, man. Roll better. Roll better. I'm changing every color I know. Yes.
Don't worry. I'm out here. I'm back. Yeah.
So that's a
I'm gonna carry.
49 for
We
me.
carry a little bit.
Right?
We're gonna carry a little bit right here. Don't worry.
This was just a regular attack.
Digitize carry time. Yeah, this was a regular spin kick,
Regular
like
spin kick.
attack. You know, not a trip this time.
As that attack comes towards, so you both got a 19 plus. Okay. As your attacks
I got a 49.
come at her simultaneously, she's like, "Oh, both of you in such well synchronization. This is amazing. I've never battled anyone like the 2 of you before." And then as Nasir was just about to come down, on her, he
52.
guess when there was an opening, your attack goes to strike, and then it veers, and as it veers, she spins and blocks with the shield.
Hold up. A 52 isn't hitting. This is redonk.
Congratulations.
This is redonk.
Well,
Is she level 20? Like, what's going on here?
Who
we have
knows?
nothing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
How are we supposed to fight the final boss?
in that moment, Nasir actually, I'm gonna use Dimensional Savant, and I'm actually gonna leave behind. You see Nasir, he's teleporting as he's punching her around. It's teleporting around her in circles, and on his last punch, he leaves like almost an after image of himself standing behind, standing in the spot that he was before in front of LaRusso, but he's actually teleported 80 feet away.
The only
And
way
left-
we can hit her is a nat 20.
And left a good flanking position.
For Rakeem to take advantage
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Nat 20 is it. That's it.
Ready? You got a
Yeah.
nat 20 in you? Let's I got a nat 20. Got a little nat 20 in me. A little nat 20 in me, man. A nat 20 coming up. You need it? I got it. Nah.
This one's gonna be a headbutt.
Wait,
get
when
her
do
that
you hold on, when do you When you teleported away, like at the end of your flurry?
Yeah, it's at the end of the
Oh, okay.
flurry.
At the end of the flurry.
Yeah, it's at the end of the flurry. Yeah, that's a miss, right?
Of course, getting that
Yeah,
20. That's
yeah.
the only thing we
All right,
can
she's
do.
Yeah,
miss.
yeah.
She's missing you. She only was able to hit Nasir on a 20 the last time. So.
Oh, so close to that 20.
What was that? How many was that? One. Oh shit.
This is the -5 one.
Gotcha.
And a -10.
Ugh.
God damn these rolls, dude.
I got 20? Got 20? I know I got 20 in me
There
somewhere.
you
I
go.
know I got
You
20
did
in
it.
me somewhere.
Did
God
it.
damn it. I know I got a 20 in me
Yeah.
somewhere. Jesus fucking Christ. +2 to
We both got a 20.
+2 for Marshall manuscript, right?
Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's the same roll, right? That because it's the
The
-10 attack you're
same
still using.
roll.
Yeah.
It's that same
+2.
-10, right?
Yeah, so you
The
just gotta
tech.
you
Right.
just gotta confirm it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
but even if we don't, yeah, which you have to roll it double nat 20 to confirm.
Oh, just a double nat
So,
20?
yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. No big deal. Just a double nat 20.
But yeah, no crits, but you guys did
It
strike her.
is a hit though.
It is a hit from both.
Um,
Was that the last attack
Uh,
right before you?
yeah, that was the very last
yeah.
attack.
The very last one, you busy
Uh,
dodging and weaving and blocking, and all of a sudden we both went
uh,
pow, pow, and then the fear.
I mean, we could also
actually,
spend
can I
yeah,
can I
let's
can I use an elbow? Can I use an elbow strike for that one?
You have to call that before the
Okay. All
attack.
right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. You want to do a
Oh no, wait, hold up.
key point?
If the attack hits, you can make an additional attack use. You haven't used 2 stealth strikes yet, right? You just
No, I haven't.
no, you can
I
make
just use
your
this.
you can make your elbow smash then. -5
Okay. Cool.
penalty. Just you get that attack though. Yeah.
It's -5, right?
Yeah. I mean, not like it matters.
you need a nat
Right.
20.
I just need
Yeah.
that 20. I just need that 20.
Yeah.
Just need that 20. No biggie. Okay. It's 2 separate nat 20s at least. Nah. Okay.
All right. You can roll your damage.
Damage was it 48 plus? There we
Uh,
go. Here
Is
we go. Here
greater
goes the
magic weapon? Is
painting.
that on? Is that
Yeah,
on?
it does.
Yeah, it's for damage also. Yep.
There.
And that's plus
What am I
5. You
at?
said
8,
4.
4.
Plus 4.
16, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we get anything for being cool? No? Alright.
All right.
But now, when you factor in her minus her 30 damage reduction,
Alright.
No damage reduction.
oh,
Go take the 53 non-lethal. It looks like she's got quite the fight left in her.
I would imagine so. I would imagine.
I
Imagine
sort of
fucking so.
when we land a hit, I sort of smile at her and I'm like, "Be honest, you let us do that."
She like it looked like she shook her head just slightly. She's still got the grin on, and looking she's when this Nasir is too far, and it's just like you and her, and she goes, no, I must commend the two of you. You've gotten through my best defenses. And as she says that, what is your CMD is 54, and with the dodge bonus attached from fighting defensively, what is it?
See, then it would be 64.
64.
Yeah. 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 Pain train, baby. Pain train, baby. 64 on the fucking CMD, and she gonna trip you with a
Oh,
7.
shit.
Ooh, wee. Baby girl. What's your name?
I don't like the fact that I said 64 and he rolls a
He's
7.
adding.
He's still doing
And he's
calculate.
adding, right? He's still calculating
No,
shit.
she succeeded. I'm trying to see.
What?
She did?
Yeah.
On a
Okay,
7?
so
Bro, I'll be goddamn.
this is gonna be fun.
Oh, goddamn.
That's
The
never a good thing.
and
The
so
DM
like
says this is gonna be fun.
as she replies to Rakeem, she's looking. You know, you can tell like she's looking at his stance, at his movements. You know, she had help over there, but Rakeem, you blink, and when you blink, like you just act. You know, just in the moment of the blink, like you just see her feet look like they're in front of your eyes, and you're like, you realize, holy shit, she's leaping, and you look up, and as you look up, you don't see as you look up, right, her hand like gets placed like on top of your head, and she's doing like a one-handed like handstand, and she like as you look up and she's looking down at you grinning, and she pushes off and does like this you can't even tell how many somersaults she did as she leapt off, and as she's doing that, like the sword and shield, they vanish and a spear appears, and then she like as she's coming down, she comes down to strike you with the spear. um so she uh successfully tumbled through you
Mm,
without provoking an attack
Mm,
opportunity.
mm.
Because of the feat that she has, she gains an additional +2 bonus on her next melee attack against you, and you denied your dexterity bonus to your AC, um,
Oh fuck.
which also includes all your dodge bonuses.
Yikes.
Well then.
So whatever your AC is without the dodge and
That's
yeah,
basically flat folded, right?
I think it is the flat-footed, yeah.
Yeah, so 31.
And is that with the bark skin?
A 36.
Okay. 30 flips. All right. And so she gets an additional +2.
You got you got my AC when you're flat foot. Hilarious. That's hilarious.
Now that was her move action, so she's only able to make one attack with this. And
Nat 1. Nat 1, baby. Come on. Show me that Nat 1.
it's still fighting. Okay, so but minus, and then -4 for that, and then wow, wow. Let's see if
Ooh.
it's a crit fuck up. Oh
See
my
if it's
god!
a
Oh my god! What the?
Oh, she accidentally stabbed herself.
Oh, oh no!
What
Oh
the?
no!
What? Yo, she died. She accidentally killed herself. Oh my god, bro.
Oh
What?
no! Oh no! Oh no!
No, did you get
What?
Oh no! No! Not bro.
Y'all
Yo.
supposed to be just sparring and she accidentally
Oh my
committed
god!
seppuku or
Tom,
whatever.
She
Who
fucking
hold on!
impaled
she
No!
herself
gutted
on the
herself,
fucking
bro?
lance.
Now here's the thing. Rakeem
Yo.
Rakeem has the wisdom and the experience to know that this attack should have struck him pretty easily. Not too easily, but there was a good chance he was going to get smacked by this. However, under a strange set of circumstances, of which nobody here can explain, he miscalculated just slightly,
I don't know. Cave's defense, baby.
and not
Godly. It's
and
godly.
Mhm. My aura
and not
invitation.
only
Right.
not only did the attack miss him, but
Oh, man.
throughout those multiple somersaults, like her head somersaulted into the ground and knocked her out.
Wow. She knocked herself
Knocked
out.
herself out from the centrifugal force of her Sonic the Hedgehog spinning. Um,
Oh my god.
and Rebecca, she gasped and she runs over to her and she's like, Rooster, what's that? What's that? And she like, you can see like she starts chanting like magic.
Oh
Like clearly she
no.
plans on healing.
Oh, she has to heal her to wake her up. She
Oh my god, dude!
almost
I had to
killed
I
her.
just I had to
Oh
mute my
my
mic. I was
god.
dying just now. Oh, I'm crying. I'm fucking crying, bro.
So on some cartoonish shit, she
Oh,
yeah.
Oh man, he did it to himself.
Oh.
No.
So
Can
she
we have a
she she
reaction?
so she I'm out of the two of you can react.
I gotta be stunned. Nothing
I
looks
mean,
over
what's
at
stunning to the two of you because
Raheem.
you know how great her skill is, and for something crazy like that to happen.
Nasir looks over at Raheem with this
flabbergasted.
just this shocked look like, holy shit, did she just do that?
Yeah, I suppose even the best of us could make mistakes.
So Becca finishes like healing her enough so that she can wake
Whew.
up. Um, and so LaRusse, she's like on her, she rolls over onto her back, and she's still smiling, and she's like, "Well, it appears you two have won."
Nasir,
For had that been a lethal battle, that would have been my life. So, congratulations. You are the first two who have beaten me in 700? No. 7,000? No.
oh my god.
I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Oh,
Knocked herself out.
Whoa!
But like you see that like her confidence is not shaken. Her
right.
like she's taken it in full gleeful stride.
Yeah.
Oh
Nasir
well,
says,
and Rebecca goes, "Did you piss off Zyphus or something?" And like if anybody has knowledge religion ranks,
mm,
you can roll to see what she meant by "Did you piss off Zyphus?" Like if to see if you like maybe
Okay,
recognize that name.
I got a couple. Yeah.
Uh, I'd say you recognize the name of Zyphus, um, who's an evil god. You don't recall what the holy symbol was, but you recall, and you don't recall too much about like him and like the faithful that serve him. You just recall, you particularly recall this god because it's a god that none of you would ever want to probably piss off. For he's the god of tragedy and accidental death. So when she said, "Did you piss off Zyphus?"
Mm.
Like was it Zyphus that caused such terrible like bad luck to you, like he was attempting to make you die in this rather tragic and accidental manner?
who's like who
Like
would I know? Who,
if she had died from her own shit just now, like that would have pleased Rifus to no end.
Oh
Like,
my God.
for
who's
some
like the? Would I know who like the god of like good luck is? Is
Desna,
there like a that's Desna?
Definitely.
yeah.
So yeah. So when she said, "Did you piss off Zyphus?" I was like, either that or we have earned Desna's good fortune.
Either
You
way,
you look
it was
around
a
to see if
strange
like
victory.
you look around to see if there's like maybe any sign, any manifestation of Desna, like maybe a star twinkling in the sky, or maybe a butterfly, a phantom butterfly flying. You don't see any of that. So it doesn't seem to be like anything of Desna's doing, and you're not sure any of like what Zyphus's manifestations would be. So you don't know what to
Yeah.
look
I
for
don't.
concerning
I don't.
that.
I don't actually
But
think it's Desna. It's just something I'm saying to.
right,
Yeah.
but I'd say you're perceptive enough to look around just in case, like, or is it like? But you don't see anything like that.
Dun, dun,
Um.
dun.
Uh. But Larusa replies to Svenka. She's like, ah, no, don't bring the gods into this. What's my own doing? She like takes her spear and she uses it to like stand herself up, and she like cracks her neck. Like, well, today is not my day. However, I do
Apparently, it's
wish
our day.
I do wish to continue our training for the remainder of the time that you have. Uh,
Are you going to be
before you
knocking yourself out?
before you go to Xin-Shalast, because I really there's much I would like to learn from you as well.
Are you
Absolutely.
going to be knocking yourself out every session, or no?
Well,
That's
Damn, bro, you brutal over here.
we'll have to fight more to see, I guess.
That's
Who
serious.
knows? Maybe you'll have the same bad situation that I had.
I,
I think
I
I have a
hope to
feeling.
God not.
I have a feeling she's gonna be knocking us the fuck out over and over again going
Bruh.
forward.
Going forward, bro.
Got something to prove now. She's gonna be beating the shit out of us.
I said I killed
Yeah,
you once and I
no
had the
more defensive
chance.
attacks. She's gonna be hitting you guys head on. To be
Well, no,
crazy, bro.
I can say throughout your training with her that like she was definitely hard to hit because she was fighting on the defensive and because of her shield.
Yeah.
The minute she does switch to her spear, um, she's not getting the bonus to her AC from the shield. So that did help the two of you like get more attacks on her throughout your sparring. Although with
Oh,
her, like you've learned how like immensely skilled she is, like in her acrobatic. Like there's been
but I could
plenty of
tell when I couldn't trip
yeah.
her with flash footed
Yeah.
AC.
Put in Tripper, put in she was able to get hits off Rakim and the Seer, especially through Rakim's defenses, just tumbling about him and catching him off guard like every time she did. Um and she has the I could say this. You learn that she has a feat called Canny Tumble. Um
Mm.
Canny Tumble
I don't know,
is
Kenny.
huh? It's not uncanny, is it uncanny?
Bazinga.
I said I don't know, Kenny.
No,
Oh,
Kenny.
Canny. Yeah, no, Canny. Canny. Um, but yeah, Canny Tumble, and basically, if you successfully acrobatics to avoid an attack opportunity around like an enemy that's threatening you, you get a +2 to your next attack on them, and they lose their Dex bonus.
It's crazy.
You also learn that like she didn't even need to do that. She was very good at fainting as well. Like she has a way of
Mm,
using her acrobatics to make feint attacks. Um,
gotcha.
Similar to the way whereas Caldum uses deceit and um like his charisma to like throw his opponents uh off balance when it came to his attacks that he was, trying to put, when he's trying to like feint an enemy to like deny them their dexterity. She was just using pure dexterity and acrobatics, to do the same thing. Um,
Man, I like that feat.
I just looked it up. I said, yo, I was
like
going to
that
send it to you.
a lot.
I was going to send it to you. Can you
I didn't
change?
know that existed.
Can I change something right now? Pretty please.
um,
I don't have mobility.
I would say there was a.
Uh,
I would say there's been
you
times
get
when
it
the
next level.
seer did manage to knock her down. Especially when she had like her spear out, he was like able to like um knock her down with like mainly when he used his spinning kick so to catch her off guard. He was at some point able to do that, but what she would do is she would switch off the spear to back to sword and shield while she was prone. And she has a feat called shielded stand, where as long as she's got a shield in hand, she can stand back up without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Mm,
Um,
well,
but
damn.
yeah, I mean
The question would have been, would she have survived the fall though? Would she have survived the fall trap between me and Rakim
in those instances
and a
where
full
I
flurry?
say yeah, in those instances, yeah, the two of you because you had I think her AC drops by 4 when she's
Yeah,
prone against melee attacks. Yeah, it did make her easier to strike. Those were moments where you were able to get like you had an easier time getting hits in, but she was able to like get back on her
she was
feet.
nasty.
But
She
yeah.
was nasty. I was almost
Um,
dead there. She almost critted me on the first hit. She's about to do something
but
disgusting.
with the sparring, like you were able to like learn so much more about like your own abilities, and you were able to learn more things about yourself and your fighting for the next time you need to level up, basically. But uh, but yeah, that went on for the two of you, and yeah, and as Caldum as well. He wants to get involved. She even wanted to take on all three of you. And
Fuck 'em,
I
let's
don't.
go.
And let's see. Definitely met with the rest of the group. Ren, she's very charismatic. She's almost as beautiful as the nymph, and a warrior at that. I don't know if he likes the muscle mommies, but she did take a liking to Ren. Coming over to Ren, and uh, he he actually teases Ren, but as she's teasing him, as like she's like, you should make a fine warrior's body if you had trained it into you had trained it for martial ability instead of hitting the books. He's like, how do you like how do you like to spend your nights, by the way? And as like as she's teasing Ren, um, he notices that like her voice goes from like something to from feminine to like masculine,
Whoa.
and
Pause.
the
Oh
and
my.
it kind of like switches back and forth. And to those like watching, um, Larusa actually is like gender bending. Like he's actually switching
Ah,
back and forth.
Yeah.
I see. How do
And
you like it?
Yeah, pretty much. And
That's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird in that
She's
groove.
chuckling and laughing, and she's like, "Oh, you all seem surprised."
Ready to do
Vazana's
some
she
Captain
goes,
Kirk shit. Ready to get real nasty.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Rebecca's
Sorry.
yeah, Rebecca's chuckling, and she's like, "Oh, Larusa, you're always teasing people like that." And she goes, the Zana are capable of switching genders whenever they want.
Yeah, so
Mm.
Ren goes like, I am deeply flattered. Ah, so I wish I've met you before. But my heart belongs to one name. And her name starts with an I and finishes with an S. And it is in you, my dear. I wish I met you in another life.
Hmm. Well, maybe I can convince this person with an I and switches to the male gender and walks over towards Icarus. Now you
What
have
up,
a
Kiki?
now you have a rival.
Yo, Ren, yo. Nah, let me not do what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have Ren turn into a great worm, huge dragon. You sure you want to have a fight? But then after seeing that fight with the monks, he's like, nah.
um,
He can't take her physically.
but yeah, you learn,
Then she'll be like, "Whoa, hung like a dragon, I see."
That's right. You remember when he turned into that 8-legged horse? Yeah, man. That shit was huge. that
Oh
Odin
my
horse,
god.
whatever that Odin horse is. He turned into that shit once.
but yeah, but Larissa says, had to
It
have been
actually only has 7 actual legs.
Actually, I was
Larissa.
gonna say his version had a ninth leg.
Yeah, nice leg, that's right.
The 8th one is just something else.
Yeah,
But
this guy
Larissa,
the
but Lar-
transmuter. He could turn any body parts
but you
to
learn a lot.
whatever he wants.
You learn quite a lot of things, concerning Larusa, that she has been here for millennia, and her origins began when like her mountain became more sacred because of the giants that used to have pilgrimages there, especially after the Earthfall. They thought, they used it as a place to like pray to the gods that they survived the after effects of the Earthfall from thousands of years ago after the empire had fallen, and even before that, giants had come to that mountain that used to live in Xin-Shalast. And that was like her origin, where she formed, and she became like a protective spirit of the mountain. Until it got to the point where you know giants never came anymore, but still existed. Um, most of the time, in like deep within the mountain, either in meditation or just letting the or even entering the first world, which is the place where the Fae live. Because Savenka, she's able to create pathways that lead to the first world. Um, she had met Savenka thousands of years later when the ice mists then had formed, because they weren't originally there. They formed over a long period of time, and when she had come down from the mountain to explore, that's how they met. And uh, said during her battles or during her exploration of even the places underneath the mountain, or even the gifts that the giants had left behind in the ages that have passed. He shows off like this cloak that she has, and this belt. It's just, crafted by great giant shamans. And so the belt is the belt of physical perfection, basically, and the cloak is the cloak of charisma. Um, and you're able to recognize she's also wearing like boots of elven kind as well. Um, the
Ooh, nice. Can we
the
beat it off
Zana,
her or not?
but the Zana are Fey beings that
Take that belt up off you, girl.
the Zana are Fey beings
You don't need it. You out here
that
knocking
uh
yourself
that are
out.
that are that are known to exist from places like Chiliac, the Mwangi Expanse, to even far-flung places on the other side of the world, even. And nearly every culture on Galarian has legends about fierce and beautiful Fey warriors who defend their wild, lofty homes and the innocents who visit them. And these wondrous protective spirits are called the Zanas, guardians of the mountains, known to be both male and female, possessing the ability to shift from one to the other. They have a unique identity in either form, the same strength and skill. Although they tend to favor one identity over another. In Larouse's case, he tend to prefer the female form. But often use it to both confuse others, making visitors think that the mountain's populated by more than one protective spirit. They typically resemble half-elves, though they are rarely mistaken for members of a humanoid race. Poets who write of them have said that they embody the best physical qualities of many races in one being. Donnas tend to be tall, and which explains why she showed no like uh discrimination, learning that she was like, oh, I normally don't see your people around these lands. Like she didn't show any like any discriminations that of towards their goblinoids, um, or elves or anybody or um. So you didn't get that sense when you had to introduce yourselves. Um, Zanas tend to be tall, athletically built, with slightly pointed ears and almond-shaped eyes. They're usually clad in light clothing or wear no clothing at all. Um, and when they are threatened or moved to defend, they are capable of conjuring forth armor and weapons with but a simple thought. They tend to call a single mountain home, though not all mountains host one. Why one mountain hosts one and not another, usually still a mystery. But those mountains that do are typically known as places of power, but also places of peace, where one shows respect to nature and is kind to children for fear of the spirit's reprisals. Um, Zanas throughout the lands, they tend to travel on their mountainsides if they determine travelers are worthy. Many have been known to be bribed with milk, sugar, and other good food. Um, they tend to reveal those that are respectful and sometimes serve as teachers or guardians. There have been sagas that have been recounted of noble scions retreating to the mountains for decades after their houses fell, only to return to the world with impressive fighting skills. Zanas have been responsible for at least some of the cases in which those stories are true. So those who happen upon their territory with the intent to harm the landlord's people, they will be
Always
facing a
here.
dangerous foe. So, um, they are also capable of I'd say as she had playfully like turned male to go and like hit on Icarus instead Ren was a rival. She like looks over at Ren and
Yeah, one thing,
she
Waylon, you missed triple ones.
Oh yeah, bro. That was insane. Scroll up. Scroll up in
Yeah,
roll
man,
20. You can see that.
you miss him. He had a
It was
godly
funny.
being running around out there,
Yeah.
and he rolled triple ones on an attack.
A crit fuck up. A one
Bro.
into a one into another one. Isn't that like isn't that
Yeah.
confirmed like
Dave's
Mm-hmm.
fault.
the opposite of like a
It's all
triple
Dave's
20?
fault. He called it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
it
he did.
called it, and it tripled.
It tripled. He fucking tripled. He said, "You got a one." That shit said, "Nah, he got three in him. He got three ones in him."
He's like roll a one for every miss that I made, and that's what happens.
Boy.
Literally.
So it's like the opposite of rolling like auto death for like someone else. It should be like auto death for like you. Like you just
Yeah,
you just
We were,
that's pretty much that's what happened.
we were,
She
Yeah.
knocked herself out.
yeah,
that's insane, bro.
we were
That's about
sparring somebody that we could only hit her with a nat 20,
Yeah.
Damn.
and then she ended up knocking herself out.
Like what?
Oh man.
So we won.
Somebody misplaced a rock and she tripped. Oh my
Man.
god.
Full,
At least you
full
didn't use
XP.
any. At least you didn't use any mythic levels to get a reroll.
Oh
It
man,
wasn't a mythic Zana, but
right.
uh,
Ain't lying.
but yeah. So she as she like playfully looked over to Brent like, oh, now we're gonna be right. What do you have to say about that? And like as he says that, um, I guess Ren, could you roll a fortitude?
40, 40, 42 save?
Yeah.
Shit.
Ren, if
As
you force her to flip over you, you may have a chance at winning.
Nah, yeah, Matt, she was about to do this attack. It was actually going to hit Rakeem, but 3-1. I was
Three
like,
ones, baby.
oh my
The
god.
nastiest 3-1s you've ever seen. He said, "Yeah, one. Let's see if it's
She
a crit fuck up. One. Oh, let's see if it's a crit. One." Ugh,
What's that?
I forgot
20?
what his plus 42 is.
I
those dark days.
see 11. Yeah,
Do you
11.
ever update my
So
character
30.
sheet? The plus
I
3
added the 3.
resistant thing? Plus 3
But yeah,
resistant.
I did add the 3. So I see 11 on here.
All right, so I guess 30 then?
All right.
What's that for?
You felt your body like start to stiffen as you said that.
Mm.
And for a split second, there was like a layer of like stone that went over you,
Oh,
and
bitch, trying to put her in stone.
Oh, if it's transmutation, he gets like an extra like plus 4 bonus.
the transmutation magic or
Transmutation
like a
magic is plus
spell,
2,
like a
and
spell.
then shoot, damn, where my character sheet at? I
Yeah,
gotta
okay,
look.
yeah, it's only spells and effects, and spell like effects. It's a supernatural
It's
ability.
two different. It's two different things. Plus 2 from that he already had from like level 1, and then the other one from the thing that we got from the Runelord that his staff has now. I don't know if that's also spell like abilities. The staff, because of lust, gives him plus 2 to
Oh
transmutation.
yeah,
Yeah,
everybody dipped a
yeah.
weapon in the
Uh,
Right.
If it's transmutation spells, yeah, but this is a no, it's a supernatural ability, not a spell like ability. All right. But no, you're 30. Actually, did pass.
Sweet.
So like just as the stone was like forming over you, it just crumbled to pieces and then evaporated.
what kind of
And
stone?
uh and uh Lewis is like, oh, you ruined my joke. Oh well.
Who's that?
Hey, you're pretty.
Luna?
You got pretty good, strong fortitude if you were able to resist that.
Who did
So
that? Was that Luna?
Larusa.
no, Larusa did that to you.
Oh,
Because they had. I don't know if you caught it, but they had transformed into when you said, oh, yeah, I feel, for Icarus, whatever. And I said they transformed to a male, went over to Icarus, and was like, well, I guess you got a
uh,
rival now, right?
uh,
And then so he had looked over to you and said, what do you got to say about that? And they tried to like turn you into stone just now, but you resisted it. So Larissa was like, "Ah, you ruined a good joke." Well, I gotta admit, you're pretty strong for you to have resisted that. I commend you as well.
can I turn
Um,
into? Is it my turn now to turn into something? I'll turn into a
uh,
boat.
and Savenka goes, "What was the joke gonna be?" Yeah, you could turn it into something. And Savenka was like, "Oh, what was the joke gonna be?" And Larissa was like, "Oh, I was gonna say, if he had turned the stone, I'd have been like, oh, look at that, Icarus, stone cold silent." Oh, don't
Hee hee
worry.
hee.
Oh
It
Now
wouldn't have
God.
turn
been. It was
now
like,
turn her into a fucking porcupine, right?
Hmm.
it's like, oh, no worries. It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been permanent. I would have. He would have came right back.
I'm gonna turn her
So,
permanently into a.
sure.
I'm gonna turn her permanently into a female, so she can't gender bend no more. polymorph. Yeah, Ren has that power. He could permanently make her into a female.
Right, right.
Yeah, so Ren was like, well, if you want a shot at me, there's a spell enhancement I could do on your anatomy, and maybe I'll consider it. Maybe.
No, so they transform back into female, and they walk away from Icarus. It's like, no, again, I commend you for your great fortitude against my petrifying glare. That was quite amazing. You win. And looks between the group, and it's like, wow, you all really have what it takes to defeat the evils that are within Xin-Shalast. I wish I could go along. All the more reason I would wish I could go along to fight by your side. Well, let it be known. My
Then come
home,
along.
my mountain here will always be a place for you to relax, to be protected by me, and to train if need be.
No, so Lewis, he like as a gesture of goodwill, I'll leave you a good memory, and then he casts like a quick spell. He'll cast like polymorph other object on himself. He's gonna make himself look like a huge size Caldum, like very like majestic and beautiful, but more muscular than Caldum. And then he starts like flexing, like cracking some bones, like yes. Not only am I magically competent, but I could also get physical too. And then he winks at her. So imagine like Caldum, it's like Caldum kind of looking a little bit,
Right.
but it has that red eyes though, and blonde hair.
Cheesy.
Like,
So this invitation that you give us is this open hospitality. Is it something that is has a time limit, or is it for as long as we are remaining friends?
oh well, of course it is. As long as we remain, yeah, as friends. Yes, of course.
Oh, so I have full permission to set up shop here.
Yes, if you need to set up if you need to set up camp or your equipment, whatever it is that you need, as long as it does not do anything to destroy my home, you're welcome.
Of course not. I wouldn't. I wouldn't dream of it. Look at me. He points to his ears. I may be a man of alchemy, but I am still Elvan. There's much respect for nature. If you'll excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. And he reaches into
That's the good side of my brother.
the bag of holding and starts to take out his portable lab, starts to get to work. Yeah, I'm gonna be crafting
Yeah, you got
another
you
clone
got
body.
7 days to craft, pretty much.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. It only takes 24 hours, I believe. I mean, no, it takes a week to make a clone body.
The
So
one
Well,
that you
perfect amount of time.
oh, wait, the clone simulacrum, right? The
yeah,
one,
the
yeah, okay.
doppelganger simulacrum takes a week. So,
That to
but I have
replace
a
did you
question.
lose one?
No,
Oh,
but I do have a question though. I know in Forgotten Realms, a week is actually 14 days.
Oh,
So, but here in Galeron is a week like
it's still it's 7 days.
standard 7
It's
days.
7 days, yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I can make a body then. She'll start on a doppelganger. She'll start growing a doppelganger simulacrum. One that he's gonna leave here at this location.
Oh, there is no limit. Okay. Right?
Nah, there's no limit on it.
It's just as long as you have the money. Okay.
hmm It should be 1,000 GP.
As long as you have the resources. All right, 1,000 GP. Well, I mean, while that's growing, you still got
Yeah, hold on. What's up
7
to look on
days to do 15
potions
GP. Why won't this
and
open up? The fuck? Oh, there it goes. Like, let me take off 1,000 here.
And have to redo the delayed consumption for people.
Yeah, because you guys got a week until the full moon. And as long as you start, and you just got to start fasting 3 days beforehand, because it'll take 3 days for you to start feeling hungry.
Need to prepare any spells.
But for that was
Right,
to say,
we're
for the
good.
day, yeah, for the day that the pathway will open up, just have your stuff prepared.
Bring your most dangerous shit, because this is like the final save. The final save point.
Yeah, that's why I made an extra body for right here, in case I need to hop back and be like, remember that extra help you're talking about? Yeah, we need that. we got some issues going
Yeah,
on.
I mean, true. Yeah, if something crazy happens, you got a Zana and a nymph. You got two fey creatures who um and Larusa, she'll even though she'll be away from a mountain home, like if there's like a call for help, like help carry bodies or whatever, so something terrible happened, we need you to like come back for us or whatever, like yeah, she'll do it. You get that your characters get that feeling like she'll do it. Like you've made very fast friends with her. Alignment wise, Zanas are typically neutral good. So even though it may kill her,
Okay.
even though it may
Good
kill her
surprise.
being away from her mountain home, trying to get anybody, back or help out, she'll do what she can. Basically, they have to make a fortitude save every day that they're gone from the mountain. If they
Mm,
pass the fortitude save for that day, they're fine. If they fail it, they suffer 1d6 Constitution drain that can't be cured. Um,
mm,
and she's got her fortitude's crazy, so she can last a good while away from
mm.
everybody. But a one's gonna come along,
Yeah, that one.
and
Or three.
then her constitution drops, which drops her fortitude, and yeah, eventually, yeah, she will die. But she feels confident, strong enough to last long enough, maybe. Who knows? No regrets. She lived a very long life. But she's very interested in like helping you guys defeat whatever evil that is within Xin-Shalast, because uh
It's her
yeah,
home.
yeah,
So what
they don't like it encroaching on this area as much as whatever it is.
what super rare and expensive gift did she give us all for
Right,
being
for winning. What,
Experience
what,
points.
what,
Level
what
18. She gave
blessing.
us level 18.
What
What
blessing
level
did she
18?
bestow upon me?
She gave
I'll take
you
that belt.
No,
she gave
that's just
I'll
me
take
being
that
me,
belt
Matt.
up off her.
no, she gave you experience to get closer to level 18. Yes. Sure.
she gave us
Oh,
the gift of
Uh,
friendship.
we're 1 point away. Let's go kill some Yetis.
right. Go out
Any
there and fight a
bunyips
few
around in
Yetis
the
down.
water?
Bunyips.
Not up here.
Man, we in the mountains.
No Yetis don't
Not
give
up
us
here.
extra
What?
No
meat.
bunyips here.
Give me
Water in
give
the
me some ice
sky.
fish to fight.
It's
Fillet them
Skypea.
up.
If you do find a bunyip here, that's one hell of a
He said
bunyip.
Skypea.
That's a strong ass bunyip. Oh, that bunyip got scars and barbarian levels.
Mm.
Bunyip all the way up here. I mean, there are river bunyips. But I don't
Mm.
think there's one here in the river
Up there? No.
It's
Not up
pink
here.
like the
Yeah,
Amazon River
dragon.
dolphin.
Yeah, they swimming around in there, and a dragon dives or wyvern dives in. Ooh, some bunyip meat. Mm. But I don't know. Yeah, most bunyips are like along the shorelines and coastlines of like seas and oceans. But there are bunyip species that live in rivers. And I think actually there was one when you guys were in Turtleback. There was stories of there being a river bunyip. Never saw it, but there were stories about in that area. Um, But yeah, you got 7 days for any necessary crafting. And for those that don't need to craft anything, okay, Quinnemere finished crafting this year. You know, that blindfold, infusing it with the
The blind
magic
man's fault.
of the blind man's fold. He got that done during the week,
Appreciate it.
and but yeah, I guess just Waylon really, because I think you're the only, besides Quinnemere, you're the only crafter. So if there are
Yeah.
potions being made, it's 1,200 gold pieces a day.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep in mind the caster level. Obviously, if you're making a stronger potion, it's gonna cost more. It's gonna eat into that 1,200 per day
All
limit.
right.
Um,
No, he'll probably just make weaker potions, ones that he just need for now. And then he wants to redo the delayed consumption for us before, probably like I would say a day before we leave. I know
yeah,
there's a
like
few
probably
people that
like day
want to change
6.
it up.
Yeah,
Good day.
yeah, that lasts
Nice.
like a day. That lasts like 16 days on its strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it? Damn.
Yeah, it'll last man long. Because it lasts like 1 day per level.
Awesome. Awesome.
Keep forgetting. That's for potions, right? Or extra? Is it potions or extracts?
It's for extracts.
Oh, it's for extracts. Okay.
Extracts are level 4 and below.
Oh, yeah, okay. I did that last fucking session. I kept thinking it was potions for some reason. It's extracts. So any extracts, yeah, no higher than 4th level. So yeah,
I think you're probably
everybody,
mixing up with my ability that I have to extend my potions.
yeah.
That's why. Because it's similar. But I can only do those potions, yeah.
So yeah, each of you can request from Waylon an extract that you want to be hiding magically in your gut until it's needed.
Yep.
And it'll be sitting there for 16 days until you activate it.
Yeah. And keep in mind, you could also activate it as an immediate action. So if there's something to also kind of think about when you're choosing your particular effect. So some effects are really good to do as an immediate action, while some probably wouldn't be
Yeah.
all that great.
I'll do the freedom of movement again.
Yeah, that's a good one for immediate
Yeah.
action. It'd be like, did I just fail? I couldn't escape. All right, immediate action. Freedom of movement. Get me up out of here.
I gotta go.
He's like,
I
did I
gotta
just get
go.
grabbed? No, I didn't.
Let me
Uh,
go. Paralyzed? Nope. Let me go.
That's
That's a good.
what I'm really worried about. That's the one I'm really worried about.
Yeah, paralyzed is a
Paralyzed
rough
out there.
fucker.
That shit is
For me, I feel like
might be
non-detection
a dead
lasts such a
character out
long time that like if I put non-detection
there.
on and then just keep improved invisibility as my delayed consumption, I can just get the fuck up out of there. Like I'll be like, nah, let me just get up off the map. Leave me alone. Don't target me.
Mm-hmm. I had non-detection on that last dungeon, the last little stretch. I like it.
Yo, if Rakim had freedom of movement on, he would have avoided a lot of trauma. He would have avoided, but he had
Yeah,
Belka's
right,
claws, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
right.
switch that shit up.
Yeah, because Belka's claws, we got like a potion of that. You can just pop that if you want.
Freedom of movement sounds good.
Yeah.
Freedom of ease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Gotta have something when mythical creatures are running around here getting free 2 attacks per turn and fucking an extra D10 on every fucking
Is
roll.
Caldum still greater invisibility or something different?
I'm thinking. I think I think I might do the same.
Freedom of movement.
Yeah, get me scared.
I guess we'll leave it greater invis for Icarus, or is that changing? And random Wayland.
Man.
I know for Wayland, I'm still gonna stick with improved invisibility.
Ren.
If it's freedom of movement, that's a mental action, right?
Yeah, it's immediate. You don't have to.
It's a mental action, right? Even if you're paralyzed.
Yes,
Yeah, you cause the extra take effect as an immediate action. You only
I'll go
have
with that.
one
I'll go
other.
with that too then.
Yeah,
This time.
it's mental. Yeah, it's mental.
For Icarus, the same as well, because she already has a spell. See,
Greater invisibility.
visibility.
Yeah. Everybody here is like, you ain't grappling my fucking character. I ain't getting swallowed today, you know.
Yeah.
Man, we haven't had enough of that.
I ain't getting paralyzed.
People trying to paralyze, grapple, stun people, you know.
No coup de grace. No one hit kills on my character. All right. What else?
So,
I mean, I didn't look into it, but I'll probably like learn a couple of spells.
head over to the old potion bag. I know there's some potions I need to replace. I know some are on 0. We need at least one of them.
You got action path and all them
We
goodies
didn't go
on
back.
deck.
We didn't go back to town, right? We stay like there at the where we're
No,
at.
I was saying there.
Mm.
Yeah, we're saying where we're at.
Okay, so I cannot replenish no spell components then, right? Just making sure. All right.
No, the most you did was go back to the ship. I could say the ship has some of that.
I just wanted to replace one of the diamonds for the limited wish, so I could have 3 components for it instead of 2.
All right, so
Go for
I think it's
teleport.
only
Yeah.
like a 1,500 diamond. I don't
You
think
guys
that's
have a whole week. Yeah, you guys could just teleport. If you
Yeah.
have, I think the spellcasters mentioned they needing to teleport to Magnemar. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were looking for a wand of restoration.
all right, so in the potion bag, there's 3 potions that are on 0. I'm gonna make a low level potion of one of those each. So there's fly. We're out of fly potions, invisibility, and spider climb. So I'm gonna replace those, and then also got some requests for. Let's see, I know I saw it somewhere.
limited wish.
Oh, I already covered it. That's cool. That was it. Nobody else want anything else? Nobody have any specific potions that they want? Spider climb
I mean,
already.
I'll take a regular potion of greater invisibility.
improve initiative.
That you can't put that in a potion. It's
Heroics
it's
improve
too high
initiative.
level.
Oh, boo.
It has to be 3rd level and below.
Yeah. Heroics improve initiative for Ren.
Okay. Heroics improve initiative.
Like you need that.
All right. Going first is half the battle.
What are these?
Spider
Potions?
climb, enlarged
Potions?
person.
Oh, large person. Okay. I already had spider climb
yeah.
on the list.
I'll take a cat's grace.
Okay.
Oh, these are potions, right?
Yeah, these are potions.
All right, let me add these up.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
right.
So far it's fly,
Fly.
invisibility, spider climb.
I'll take cat's grace.
You probably won't need it. Because Ren's
Oh
cat's
yeah, you're
race
probably
is
gonna
gonna be
test.
stronger
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah, yeah. That Ren boost is.
Yeah, I'll do the improved initiative too. The heroics. Why not?
all right. So we got
Try to be
so
sneaky.
the ones in the potion bag that say 0 by them do, which is fly, invisibility, and spider climb. He's gonna do one of those each at like at at a low casting, and then
Yeah,
2
no, hold on.
heroics
Yeah, that's
improved
what I'm trying to.
initiative.
That's what I'm trying to calculate. Heroics.
One enlarged person.
Let me see the large person. So we have last 50. Oh, where's my calculator?
Oh, there's already an enlarged person in there. We're good.
Oh, we're
Don't need
good.
that. Yeah, because I could just I could just give you a copy of that.
Yeah.
You-
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All
I
right.
just wanted a quick one to pop.
All right.
Pop
Invisibility
money.
is 300. Fly is 750. Spider climb is heroics is second level, right? Oh, raid. Thank you for the raid. Oh, Slayer, what's up? What's up? Thank you for the raid.
What's going on? What's going on?
What is up? What is up? What is up?
Doing some
Playing
bookkeeping before
I
we head
think I saw you playing Heroes
into the last parts of hell.
of the Storm, I think it was. Yeah.
Heroes of the Storm.
But welcome everybody. The party's pretty much prepping up before their journey to the fabled city of Xin-Shalast. They have to wait at the shores of the Fen of the Ice Mist, as they've learned that the passageway that will lead them to the city requires them to fast and make themselves hungry and wait for a full moon night.
Hey Lou, I got a question. Since we have access to the restoration spell itself, right? Am I allowed to make potions of lesser restoration? Or does it have to be like the exact lesser restoration spell? Could I make it with the can I make a lesser restoration potion even though I only have the restoration spell? Like I
No,
have the advanced version.
no, you can't downcast it. You need lesser
I
restoration.
would need less restoration.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so day one you got invisibility and fly. Oh, that's 400. Yeah. So invisibility and fly on day one. Day two was gonna be we got spider climb and heroics is second level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 heroics and spider climb. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, lovely Lunas. Yeah, I'm guessing you're tired, Slayer. You've been what streaming a good 4 or 5 hours, I think. Get some rest, my guy. Oh, longer than that, probably. Like 6 hours, I guess. Total. Thank you. You rock too, my dude. Um, yeah, right now we have our alchemist here, brewing potions for the party before they venture forward. Okay, so day two is
They missed you rolling 3 nat 1s in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
got jinxed.
Knocking yourself out.
Got jinxed by the charisma by the charisma of Rakim's player, as he said, "Roll a one," and the forces that be gave me 3-1. Now you know how charisma would work when your character's attacks were getting deflected.
Mhm.
Like, you will miss.
Or
Rakim was
farming.
like, what the? He was like, all right, you can play that game. Next thing you know, she was not. Oh man. Um. All right. So, what other potions we got going? As I keep track of the gold piece costs as well. I just gotta cut this in half after.
like it matters to us at this point.
Gold. What's
We
gold?
just
Double
write blank
check.
checks as our less now.
Ah,
What?
well,
I'm not sure.
I
We
can't
don't
wait
even
for.
look at the price.
I can't wait for this. I won't spoil it, but it's funny you say that.
Wow.
Well, you'll
Disease,
find out
time,
soon, very soon.
Now
non-detection,
I'm
Like
gonna run
you
into the
got
IRS.
No,
market crashed. You guys are broke.
the market crash.
Right.
no, when you guys are like, we don't gotta worry about money. I can pretty much say, yeah, they don't gotta worry about money, probably ever again.
Contagious. Yeah.
Magnamar blockaded the Strait of Hormuz, and all of our money.
Oh man.
No, okay, so I guess I could say this
Yeah,
I could say it's because of Ren and Waylon also. I mean, pretty much the bookworms of the group. I can say that because of the library, the Thessalonian library, they definitely know that Xin-Shalast was heavily known because it belonged to the
Oh,
Lord of Greed. That city
Oh, that makes sense.
oh,
that city is
oh
fabled
Lord.
for having a lot of
Yeah,
the surface
what?
areas of its roads and its buildings
Paved in gold.
paved in gold and other precious metals and even gems.
Um,
It is the equivalent of like the finding the fabled El Dorado kind of situation.
wow. Yeah.
happen to have
Nice.
an airship,
And here we got an airship. Just
manling it, carting it out. Mm.
yeah, I think Lou, that was it, Lou.
Just those 2
That was
days of potions.
nobody
Um,
else wanted any, and we already have the rest of our potions filled out.
do we have I don't know. If we could make more, might as well make more if we fuck it. Get a little something extra for yourself.
I'll be back.
All right. Let me see. Displacement potions, I guess. That'll be good.
Displacement.
Yeah.
Uh, that's 750 for that day. Can't make two, but you can make.
Oh,
I
did
don't know
those?
if there's any potions you want to make
Can you
that's
make those
well, not
those
750. You're an
alchemical armory
alchemist.
items too?
That's gonna be
Are those?
Alchemical.
7 times 3 times 50. 1,050. Okay.
Which alchemical items?
No, I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna check right now.
For displacement on day 3.
I'm trying to remember what the name of it was.
I think leaving only 150 gold pieces left. If there's any first level potions, he could always fill out his 1200 cap with first level potions if he needs to.
Yeah. Some good first
Mm.
levels will be
Like shields. Not shields.
yeah.
I'm thinking of extra X.
Mage armor.
Mage armor. How many of those?
Well, since we're making them at the lowest cast level, you just fill out the rest of them.
I can do 3 for that day 3. I can do 3 of
Yeah.
them. All right.
Twitch tonics.
Oh,
Oh,
alchemical.
alchemical items.
Yeah.
Shit, he just
Couple more
assume.
Twitch
Yeah,
tonics.
just assume you have them.
He could just. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Thank
like,
you. Appreciate that.
I'm like,
And just hand wave that. Just hand wave that for us. Thank you.
right.
Appreciate it.
I'm done
It
calculating
take like
alchemical
fucking 30
items.
seconds. Right.
I'm so done.
All right.
I think it like was it? I think like 1 or 2 more levels or 1 more levels. I could do
Like,
it like
like,
spontaneously, like on
like,
the spot.
I think
Right.
it's next level. At level 18, you could start making it like in like 1 round or some stupid shit. Like,
Yeah, it's like MacGyver.
Right.
Like you
Yeah.
just pick up some gum and some string and
was
then make a smoke
yeah,
stick.
yeah, next level. Next level. That's just you can create alchemical items with almost supernatural speed. I don't know how that's almost.
I don't know how it's almost either. It seems pretty
But
supernatural
you
to
know
me.
what? That's what you know what it is. It's because they didn't want to give it the supernatural tag,
So it won't be affected by
so
like in a
you won't be.
magical area.
Yeah.
Magic, that makes sense. Because that shit is definitely something that like
But
fell
it
out of
might
the
as
entry
well
level
be
handbook.
right. You can create any alchemical as a 4-round action as long as you have the resources at hand to fund it. You can
And
also,
and if I and if, it's so crazy.
as long as you got your resources on you,
Yo,
in your portable hole, or
that
even
shit
in
is
your
funny.
bag.
Yeah, as long as you have it on you.
Pulls that shit out and just like, here's a Tanglefoot bag. There you go. Boom. Here, throw the shit.
4-round action.
4-round action. Here's a Tanglefoot bag. Here you go.
It wouldn't be so crazy if the alchemical like list wasn't
Uh,
so extensive. There's literally an alchemical item for almost anything in the game. Like from mundane to like serious. Like so it's like if you know your shit, you could I mean it's not gonna be game breaking, but it could definitely freaking make a difference. Like Twitch tonic, for
and
instance.
you can apply poison to a weapon as an immediate action. I don't know when you would ever. I guess when you were making an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Type opportunity.
I'm sitting here like, when would you ever need to poison your weapon as an immediate action?
That's
Like
the only way.
outside of your turn. But
Dude,
I'm like, the only way. I guess the attack of opportunity is the only way I can think of.
Or you could poison somebody else's weapon. That's what I'm thinking about.
you
Oh
could
yeah,
poison
yeah,
somebody
yeah. That's
else's
true. Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
Uh, give everybody poison.
Be like, oh, you're about to
Yeah.
hit. Wait a second. Poison your
Right.
shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it says to a weapon, not his weapon, not a wielded weapon,
Yeah.
a weapon.
Right. A weapon. Period.
Ooh, you could use that in a social setting to frame somebody. Like you could be like,
Right.
I bet you're like, he's trying to kill the king. What do you mean? I bet you his weapon is poison. To be an actual poisonous weapon. Sleight of hand. Check his weapon. Sure enough, he's right. There's poison on the blade. Arrest him. No, no. That should be
Frame the
crazy.
shit out of somebody.
That would be fucked up, bro. Thank you, Wayla. You saved my life. He was my friend for years. I can't believe it. Don't worry, my liege. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
That's it. I mean, okay.
That's it.
Any more potions or 4 more days worth? I mean,
None that I could think of.
Do we
I
get
think we're
everything? Do we need
pretty
potions?
Gucci.
Can we make potions of restoration? Nah.
Nah. I asked We would need lesser. We need the
Oh,
lesser
Aggressor. Yeah,
restoration.
yeah. He needs I thought he had the lesser in his book.
Yeah.
I got the regular one, the 4th level one. I don't got the lesser though. I got the full Daddy Mac restoration.
I want to get 3 divine scrolls of silence spell.
Silence.
Yeah.
That was the
divine
reason why I
scrolls
don't
of
have lesser.
silence.
Because I remember his divine he copied divine formulas from the church back in Sandpoint. But when you rolled, you said they didn't have lesser. They had the cures though.
Oh, that was Sandpoint.
Yeah,
Could go to Magnamar.
that's true.
You got the. Can
Let
you
me
do it
see if
instant? Can you learn
actually
instantly from a clone in Magnum?
I'm gonna roll to see if Magnamar might have.
Yeah, I could actually just jump back to a clone
Have a
body
clone.
and Magnemar and then chat.
Magnamar has it.
Okay. Well, he'll jump to his clone body in Magnemar and then get it there.
What if somebody steals your clone body in Magnamar when you're not on it? In it.
Well, I would probably wake up in it and then be pissed.
Oh, if somebody takes the body and they're like just hauling it around somewhere.
Yeah. Or like a
Yeah.
dog finds it, tries to eat it, like think it's dead.
Well, I mean, if somebody destroys it, yeah, he hit. I think you'll know. I think you'll make the
Yeah, I
attempt.
would
You'll make the
know.
attempt, and you can't do it, and you're like, "What the fuck? Oh, my
Do you
body."
keep it like hidden somewhere? Like you got to play.
No,
you
it's
got an office.
It's actually it's in
You got a coffin that you go to.
yeah, it's in it's in his apartment.
Oh, okay.
In their apartment, yeah. In like its own in his lab back there, in its own case.
You go into a water, test tube in there,
Yeah.
Outside.
I mean, it's possible they could take the body, but whoever does, they'll be fucked when they have to deal with that 16th level alchemist who's pissed off.
17.
Oh, 17, my bad. The 17th level alchemist wakes up pissed off. That's not a good idea. Leave that motherfucker body alone.
All right, you got lesser restoration in your formula book, so you're making what potions of those?
Yeah.
Potions. I think it's 400 each because it's level 2 times 4 times 50. Yeah, 400 each. So then
3 a day.
lesser restoration, you can make 3 of those on day 4. 1200.
Yeah, we need those the most. People be losing all
Man,
types of
listen,
like
all
types of drains.
types of abilities. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. I've been had minus dex for
Right, and Icarus
3
can only
months now.
do greater once a day.
She can run once a day. So
Um,
I was hoping we could find a wand. Can they find a wand of restoration in Magnamar?
that's what I had to roll.
We will pay for it. We will pay for it. Pretty please.
Top dollar.
Top dollar, man.
Oh shit.
Top dollar. Who needs it? Got it. Straight
So
cash.
Brand new, not partially used. With only 3 charges left.
I was gonna say there is
Right.
one in Magnamar through some contact, especially religious ones.
The problem is, since that's an actual item rather than knowledge, we'd have to wait. We have to wait for it to get delivered from Maglamar to us, or teleport to the ground.
20. No, I say while you're Magnamar, you could look around for this. You find one with 23 charges on sale.
Yep.
When I find it, I'll shift to the body that's on the ship, and then tell Icarus and tell Quinn rather to teleport to grab it.
So at 23 charges, it's gonna cost 2,070.
Yeah, just throw it in the bag, nigga. Just throw it in the bag.
Just throw it in the bag.
You said Icarus has it? The wand?
No, they said put it in the bag.
Yeah.
In the
I
bag.
mean, you can give it to Icarus or Ren.
Oh, Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because either of them,
Yeah,
they
give it
both have
to her.
use magic device pretty high.
Okay,
I'll put it on Icarus because she has a bunch in her backpack already. Lesser restoration with 23 charges.
She don't have a staff. She could just put the wand in. That should be crazy.
I've seen these bracers they have wand braces. So I think you could put in like 3 wands in it or some crazy shit like that.
Oh wow, that's kind of dope.
All right, any more potions?
No, I'm good.
Ugh.
I don't think I grabbed my character sheet. Let me go grab that shit.
All right, 7,320. $7,000. $5,000.
That's crazy. I'm way in level 17.
We could just drop 7, no problem, no sweat. Throw another 10 on it if you really want. Anti
100. That would be 1,050.
RLS is too fucking much.
I mean, about to get richer. It's insane.
It's like even the monks got money. That's when you know it's bad.
The monks
You know
got
it's bad.
money.
I'm
200.
telling you, man, we opening up dojos like Cobra Kai out here, man. All over the city.
All right. So we're gonna
Kimono, high end, fashion, $7,000 like kimono,
Right,
silky,
potion. All right.
right.
So let's add this all to the potion bag. We got invisibility. Fly,
Please.
spider climb, fly, and spider climb. And we got 2 heroic.
Richest team you ever did
Now
see.
the 2 is that in the bag or is somebody carrying those? Like somebody, I think.
Oh, let them carry it. Right. It's Ren and
I think Caldum and Ren probably
Caldum.
wanted on them.
One each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Displacement, mage armor. Displacement's on there. Mage armor.
Make sure you
We
put
got
that on
3 of
Caldum
those
sheet.
in there. And the rest of restorations on here.
me up with 2-3 potions of mage armor too.
Yeah, I made some more of those, so yeah, they in there for you, brother.
You gonna carry 3 of those?
Yeah.
All right, mage armor. Where are they? All right. 3 on Ren. Potion. Mage armor. And heroic. Improved initiative. And 1 on Callum.
Was he able to get the 3 scrolls of silence?
Yeah, I put that on your sheet.
And we got a wand of restoration.
Yeah, Icarus is holding that.
Yippee.
4. All right, that should be all the potions. I marked off the gold. All right. All right. There's nothing else. Your characters are just feeling hungry at this point. As you are fasting.
Starving.
Characters that 3rd day. But you timed it so that on the 3rd day that you're feeling hungry, you just gotta wait for that night for the full moon. And
Wayland's complaining like a mug. It's like, I don't know how you monks sit here and take discomfort and somehow you do this mental gymnastics and twist it into something virtuous. This is miserable.
It is about discipline.
Discipline, Chaplin. I'd rather go with alchemy. Technology is for the purpose of making life easier, more efficient. Like this. This must be a better way to get it into this place in the city and starve myself. They want me to suffer. Meanwhile, they're greedy. The two are completely mutually exclusive.
Well, if there's another way, no one's found it, and I don't know. So maybe they want you to suffer. Maybe they want you to understand patience, discipline. While we wait, Mirage to appear. Nasir is
Nas,
actually kind of hangry too.
Nasir, I've spent my entire life broadening my mind. And now I can't even hear my own thoughts over my rumbling stomach.
Mm,
And so, as your character waits out under the night sky with the roiling mists throughout the fen, the icy cold fen. That morning you paired your magic. Well, the day before, and then this day as well. So if you've got your extraction, your spells prepared, um, it is freezing temperatures. It is freezing temperatures
I saw
and
so.
and as well as thin air. So there is going to be altitude sickness. I guess the question is has Ren been
How,
providing everyone with life bubble every day?
I was about to say, I know there
Or
was some way
yeah,
that we were dealing with it. Can't
or even
remember.
today, I should say today, because they can easily escape that with his when he sets up
I remember you could still make those
his mansion
peak
spell, the elixir of the
those
peak.
elixirs with peak. Yeah, elixir of the peaks. He could do the he could make copies of those extracts, right? I think it was.
No, they're elixirs. I think I think there's a couple of his extracts that work on elixirs, but Wayland
That
can't craft
that was
elixirs.
something he figured out. That was something he figured out he could
I think it
copy.
was alchemical allocation might work on it because that works on
Yeah,
elixirs.
some way did it.
Mm, yeah, it works on
But
elixirs or potions. Yeah, potions or elixirs. Um, so yeah, I mean you
I
have
don't know what would
one.
be
So like
easier.
if anybody wanted to drink the elixir of the peak, drink an alchemical allocation first so that you can keep the copy of it. Because you only have one
Gotcha.
at the moment. The only one who can make more is the craft wondrous item, which alchemists can't do. So I mean,
Yeah, we definitely not going to drink the hard copy.
Quindamir can do it, but he
No,
spent most of his time crafting the blindfold. Um, although how much is the elixir of the peaks? He might be able to make one more.
Really, he should be crafting as many elixirs as he can because since I can make copies of the elixirs, there's so many elixirs that we could be using.
He can make one, at least one more.
Yeah, we just need one just so we could copy the rest.
mhm.
So you guys got two now. Showed it to him. He was able to make another batch.
Nice.
Is it on? No, it's in here. There it is.
Wait a
Times
minute, Lou.
two.
So you mean to tell me if we go find a Forever Man and beat him up and take his formula that he has for what's that thing called again? The oh man. It's the
Living forever.
that elixir that he
Yeah.
has, because that's an elixir.
Oh, damn! Is it?
And alchemical item and alchemical application should work on it since it's an elixir, right?
They don't know any of that. They don't know that. I mean, is Waylon assuming the Forever Man is? Some
Oh,
people believe.
I didn't do
Uh,
any research
well,
on it. So.
yeah, I would say some people. Well, when it comes to the Forever Mans, the stories are people don't believe it's the same guy. They believe it's just somebody with the title who carries on.
Mm,
They think it's a different person carrying on the title, making him seem immortal.
oh, okay.
That's the stories. That's the you know. That's how true that is or how untrue that is. Nobody knows. But,
Yeah, Waylon don't really got like any ears to the ground like that. That's not his forte, so he wouldn't really know. But if someone brought
We'll find
the
out.
I would say that
idea
the
of the
last
elixir
time,
to
yeah,
him,
the
he would
last
know.
time he encountered him was accidentally selling him because the shit he bought from Waylon was some of those arms and armor. Like Waylon realized what this man purchased from him. He's like, oh shit, you kind of helped arm whatever the fuck.
Right.
You kind of
Yeah.
helped accidentally arm whoever he's arming your shit. You got the shit that you guys found. Whoever he's arming them with. Like, oh
He
man,
gave back
Right. Right.
what you call it he gave back the ring that he took from Rakim
right? To like let Waylon
to
know,
like let him
like,
know, yeah.
yeah, like, oh, thanks for doing business. Some of my minions are gonna enjoy these mithril shirts and these fucking and these
Son
magic
bitch.
weapons.
Dave said his transformer blue.
No, that's why he
Oh,
left. Damn.
that's
Yeah.
damn. Like the like as in like
That's
the
fucked up.
Yeah.
the
He said.
transfer
Yeah.
as like the city block
Yeah.
transformers. Yeah,
Yeah. He's out. He's out.
it's New York. They could fix that in like 30 minutes. They should.
Yeah. It'll get fixed.
They should. Well, the session will be over by the time they fix that.
It'll get
Yeah.
fixed at some point. Yeah. It'll get fixed
Right.
at some point.
Um. Damn.
So,
All right, so Waylon takes a sip of his.
Is he watching from his phone? Probably could.
He sips his. This time he makes a grand mutagen. Amped his mutagen up even more.
Grand mutagen. He. Oh, he just got that.
Yeah, I just got the feet.
Oh yeah. Wait, what the heck? I can't. I know I typed
He's
it on
not
the
worried
sheet.
as hell.
I see it on the character sheet because I just opened it
Oh,
up.
grand cognition.
Hmm.
Cognition. Okay. I was typing mutagen. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Grand. Oh, yeah. Now gets +6 natural armor bonus. +8 to one mental score, which is going to be intelligence, and then +6 to a second one, and then +4 to a third one.
Hmm.
I'm guessing intelligence, wisdom, charisma,
Yes, sir.
right down the line.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Motherfucker got like I'm filled with this ego, this intellect, my senses. I can smell things better. I can see things better. I can what I'm in tune with my environment so much better. And +8 because fucking so +8 from that, and then +8 plus an extra 2 from Fox's cunning if that was put on him is 10. So that would put his intelligence at 30. Oh, this is some Mega Mind shit. You just see this
Dude,
big blue dome.
his head his head just glows. You see the veins in his head like pulse with light. It just glows and shit.
Yeah, pulsing with
Yeah.
like, again, you can see the veins of alchemical energy flowing through.
Mm. Yeah, it looks like a blue version of Leader.
Nah, we got him right here. Got Waylon with the Grand Cognitogen right there. There we go. Right there in WhatsApp.
Let me
Gotta take that image and put some elven ears on it. We're good to go.
let me see what's going on. Yeah, pretty much, man. Now that his charisma is up, he would
Right.
have that smug look on
Right.
his
He'd have
face.
that smug look like, mm-hmm. I'm a lot cockier now, yeah.
Now I'm smart and an asshole about it. That's funny as shit.
And as your characters sit comfortably within the magical life bubble that Ren has placed, you feel the winds flowing through. Broken apart by the mountain ranges surrounding you, but you can still feel the strong breeze. The landscape covered in mist from the ice, and being this high up, I think your characters are about 15,000 feet in elevation, still surrounded by mountainous region, showing you how high this the Kodars can reach. It is even
Hmm.
said that Marmarsif, the peak of Marmarsif, is suborbital.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, yeah, it's how tall the fucking mountain is.
How does a mountain form so high it's suborbital? That is
Hey,
crazy.
when a fucking great old one being crashes into the planet like that, yeah, I mean,
Damn.
as the stories
Has
go,
anyone climbed to the top?
as the stories go. Well, yeah, most likely uh, well, it's Xin-Shalast, the abode of Runelord
Uh-huh.
Karzooks, sits at the top. That motherfucker
Gotcha,
was
gotcha.
greedy enough in his ambition to be like, my fucking capital city is gonna be where literally the roof of the world.
Hmm.
Arrogant as shit. I'm gonna look down on everybody.
It tracks.
Um, which is where your characters have to go, because that is almost definitely where Karzoo's is going to be located. It's just a matter of getting to Xin-Shalast and then surviving whatever's still roaming around and wandering and living in that city. Coupled, from even, according to the Ice Nymph, there were residents there even before Karzug was returning, had awakened. And now with him awakening,
Did she
he's been calling forth more uh minions and beings and creatures and
Mm.
dragons.
did that nymph give us anything?
She
Any
said she can provide. She has up to 8th level druid magic. So if there's any magic you can, if there's a spell she needs to provide to anyone, you can. I don't think she can
uh
craft anything. Let me look at her feet. I don't think she has any
oh
crafting
no,
feat. She
no,
might.
I was thinking more on like the intel on anything that was going on in
Oh yeah, she did mention about these humanoids known as skulls. And while your characters have the knowledge of their culture being of them being like these cowardly evil humanoids that typically live on the ground or in ancient ruins, um, he does mention that there is a faction, the two factions in Xin-Shalast of these skulls. One of them is actually a group that you can get along with because they're actually peaceful. Um,
Mm.
they've been stuck dealing with the other faction of skulks who serve a foul being known as the Hidden Beast. And while she knows not
You tell
to,
them apart.
huh?
How would you tell each faction apart? I
Oh,
guess.
well, she says you can tell them apart very easily
The
because
differences.
whatever the true nature of the hidden beast is, it's gotta. She thinks it's something that may be either something that's necromantic, like that deals with the undead, or it may even be vampiric themselves because the skulks that serve the hidden beast are vampires.
Mm. Gotcha.
She had made only one attempt to try and actually fight the hidden beast herself, but she had to back out. She had to escape. She was getting overwhelmed.
I want to go kill a vampire.
Um, but yeah, this hidden beast, apparently like all the skulks that serve it are vampiric. And the Spared are doing everything they can. The group that is called the Spared, they're doing everything they can to try and survive and escape the wrath of the hidden beast, as well as deal with surviving any other dangers that are in Shin-Shalast, but in particular is being known as the hidden beast. Um, but yeah, as your characters, feeling the winds blow through, you see the icy waters of the swamp and the mists roiling across, and the day become, the majesticness of the mountains. If it wasn't for the dangers,
Hmm.
you could all see yourselves being like lost in the nature of this region. You can even see in the distance the very faint plumes of smoke from volcanoes, even because the area is known to have some volcanic activity as well. In fact, the fen of the ice mists where you're located was created from volcanic activity in the distant past. Um, the skies go from their blue color, they die down to the sunset colors, before eventually reaching night, and you see the stars above, the constellations, and you can even make out a couple of far off planets of the solar system of Galarian, and they twinkle brightly, and the moon shining very bright upon the land. Stomachs are grumbling, and you're looking around, like, all right, what is next? And you do spot quite easily in the distance, right here, as I reveal. What you see is a here at the source of the river Ava, at least what you thought was the true source, you see another branching of the river, a ghostly afterimage, in fact, of the river Ava that continues up into the mountains to its original source from ages ago, before geologic activity in the region altered it. Currently you are at the source, but there was an original source. And now you see the ghostly image of it under this full moon, and you're fasting, guiding you to its original source, which the dwarves had followed and had discovered Xin-Shalast at the end of their travel. With this ghostly river now spotted, you will realize that it can be followed with ease. How far you would have to go, you're not unsure. But now you have a new lead. Are you ready to advance?
I'm just putting on my extended extracts right quick. But I'm done with my extracts. Just need to add these in.
I guess my question is do they go on foot or are they being granted flight? As is everyone being granted for any flight?
Valid question.
If you're speaking, Patrol, you're muted.
So what was that? I just got back.
Oh, that was
I had to step out for a little bit.
the path to under the as because the group is fasted and the hunger is settling in. The full as time passes, the full moon rises into the sky. It's night, and under the light of the full moon, you're able to see a ghostly afterimage of a river. It looks like the river Ava, but the ghostly image of this river continues into the further up into the mountains. So it looks like it's leading to its original source before geologic activity had changed the landscape. Because the fen of the ice mist is the new source, but now you seem to have now you have discovered under the full moon the ghostly image of the river Ava from the past, leading to its original source. And it was this river, it was this passage that the dwarves had taken, and it was how they discovered Xin-Shalast by following this route.
All right. That's quite trippy. Is it
Now,
like actual real or like a hallucination? Or...
it's not it's ghostly. It's not real. It's all incorporeal, but it's present now. Now that you're feeling hungry and the full moon is out. Now, for those wondering, for those with the question of, oh, well, why couldn't the dwarves just map the route to Xin-Shalast from here? Um, they couldn't. They have, but they found out, and this was substantiated thanks to uh the ice nymph and the Zana, that anyone attempting to travel further into that region um either doesn't come back out or comes or travels through and never finding Shinshala's and actually finds themselves in another part of the mountains and don't even know how they got there. So there's like this. So as your characters have already, I believe you've already learned from from the Rune Forge that there's this great and powerful mystical, magical mystical effect in this region that prevents travelers from from discovering it on their own. But when the dwarves followed this river, it led straight to Xin-Shalast. Any other method of trying to get there was met with failure. But this seemed to be a safe way to get to the place without being led astray, without finding themselves in another part of the Kodar Mountains, far off from where they originally thought they were traveling towards. And even those flying, even those who were capable of flight, had the same issue. If they were to fly towards Marmaris, the peak, not only would they not see the city, but they would just find themselves on the other side of the peak with the mountain behind them. Like, what? I was just flying towards it. Now it's behind me.
Hmm.
And they didn't, and there was no visual sight of the city as well. And the explanation for that is because the region um is not only influenced, but it's also like coterminous with the plateau of Leng, the
Oh
the
shit.
the region of the Dreamlands known to be a nightmarish land. Yeah, and your character studied. Kazu was very they were he was very into studying Leng and and and
Some of the denizens of Lang. That's one
yeah.
of the features I've seen
And
the
his
evolution.
and he and with his magic he would often learn more about Lang and even attempt magic using the power of Lang
Hmm.
and and even calling forth creatures from that plane to serve him in some manner.
Hmm.
So
One
I
of
guess
the,
yeah. The question is now that this river is here, how do you guys travel? It's easy to follow, but I guess how do they travel? They travel on foot, or was flight magic being provided?
I mean, we could use overland flight. Overland flight.
All right, you can mark off, the casting of overland flight.
All right, I'll use a level 8 slot then, so he could just do one casting on everyone.
and I definitely want to use an empty flask to take a sample of the river water.
All right. Wait, what river? What the Ghostly River?
Yep.
As with your alchemy, you manage to take whatever toplasmic incorporeal matter that you could collect.
Study this later.
Um,
And I wrote down the extended potions under the extended potion section in his extracts. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then one eternal potion, which is haste.
Yeah, I got the eternal one. The extended ones.
A non-detection, dark vision, protection from arrows, mage armor, endure elements, and water breathing.
Okay. So when he goes to drink it, I assume he's drinking it when they get to Xin-Shalast.
Nah, he would have done it
He's gonna do it
way
now.
before, because they last for like 1 hour per level. But he's level 17, but it's extended, so it's double. So he would
So
have
it's
done it like
34 hours. Okay.
yeah, he would have done it 2 days before now.
All right. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not what
he only did it on the hourly ones.
All right. Mass fly is on everyone, and that lasts 180.
Well, not because how long we don't know how long we have to traverse, right? Could be hours.
Could be.
So I was thinking of overland flight, which
Yeah,
lasts
yeah.
long.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not mass fly. I meant
Yeah,
overland flight.
overland flight, even though it's slower than mass flight, but it lasts longer. It lasts an
Yeah, yeah,
hour per
yeah.
level.
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I meant. I said
The other one
I
is
forgot
only lasts like I think like 10 minutes for casting level.
level. Okay.
Yeah, overland flight, the level 3 spell.
All right. Overland flight. I'm gonna have to fix this buff list late.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have like Ren hasn't like besides magic weapon. I haven't like really casted no buff on anyone.
Oh no,
'Cause
I know that. Yeah, because you're just traveling over land. You wouldn't want to cast
traveling
anything
over
that's
land,
not
right?
gonna. Yeah.
I mean, if he casts everything now, then 2 hours passes. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I'd say yeah, yeah.
he
The
used
only
up
thing,
40% of
the
his spells.
only, yeah, yeah, I figured that. The only buffs that would be on would be the ones that last hours.
Yeah, that's it, right?
So overland flight would last, is it 18 hours, right? Or 19?
His cast we're level 17 now, right?
Yeah, 17. I
It's like
know
20, 21, something like that.
21 hours. All right.
You know the huge I gave everybody bit of luck.
Yeah.
That has a long duration too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
I gave I have bit of luck for everybody.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, a bit of luck.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the other thing.
Hey, you're thinking of, yeah,
Yeah. Damn.
lucky, you're thinking of lucky numbers.
We could do that too before we
Yeah,
leave.
Ren, give us some lucky numbers.
Yeah, we could do that the night before. Like, yeah.
Yeah, the night
Alright.
before you leave.
So let's do
Well,
the lucky number then.
10 is mine.
That's a good one. And
That's
roll some
decent.
reminders.
Decent.
All right, I'll take that.
See, mine is
Ooh.
8.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Elvin got 10. Ren got what, 8?
Yeah.
What are Raven get?
Icarus.
I got 8.
8.
Icarus got 13.
13. The seer. Rakeem will have to roll next time. I guess, you know what, I'm gonna write it in the chat. Rakeem needs to roll.
Yeah, we're about done, right?
Rakeem rolls for lucky number. Yeah, let me see how. Okay, thanks to Overland Flight, your characters are able to avoid the terrain. So you just follow the river flying like Peter Pan and the crew.
Lost boy.
Uh, and yeah, Lost Boys. Icarus is Wendy.
Man.
Um, fuck. Oh yeah, yeah, Overland. Let me see. I just need to see how long it takes your characters to reach the outskirts of the city. because it probably won't take them long at all. Here we go. At 40 feet speed, and nobody's encumbered. Okay. 40 feet speed per hour is 4 miles. It was only about 3 hours of following the ghostly river before your characters take a the river curves around a sharp bend in the mountainous range, and as you round the side of this of the cliff face, uh, next to the mountainous rock, you see before you a fantastically majestic, amazing sight, even for something that mostly abandoned and 1,000 years old. That's the vast landscape of Xin-Shalast
Hmm.
lies within your sight. Um, oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot.
There it is. Up here.
There it is, everyone.
The highest point in every land that anyone has ever seen.
Is that not Sears
Is
Head by the mountain?
Why do kind of look like the sphere? Supposed to be cosmic space, but you gotta
That
look like the sphere.
foreshadow of Sears taking over. He's gonna put.
Right. You go cast a lot of get somebody that casts a lot of stone shaped spells and reshape that shit.
Oh, Rent got it. Shoot, that's easy for him.
This um what was once a vibrant cosmopolitan city built miraculously above the 15-foot thousand mark is now a desolate ruin of cyclopean proportions. It's still mind-boggling in its scope before your characters. Grandeur as you glance and look, although it settles within your senses that it is still as magnificent this ancient city appears. It is sterile, forsaken shell from what it once was. But with the stirring of its former master and the spires above, you know that it is now a haven of evil. Although it appears to still look vastly underpopulated and largely deserted, you can still make out in the far distance that there are dangers roaming its echoing street, even out of sight, and then possibly in not even possibly, obviously hiding in one of the many hundreds upon hundreds of buildings that are almost modern skyscraper fucking level, kind of in size. And who knows what sort of forgotten passages are even below where you stand and below the city itself. There could be plenty of levels underneath all of that. And even today, the most striking aspect is its epic size. Everything here is massive, for it was designed as it was to house hundreds of thousands of citizens in close quarters, and a sizable portion of them giants. It housed giant residents. And so the buildings do tower to great heights. Byways are wide and lined by massive columns. Doorways are cavernous openings, and building interiors are composed of great hollow chambers like the naves of primeval cathedrals. And as you first view the entrance pass into the valley, one can think that the city seems smaller than it really is. However, as you close the distance, the scale involved of the city, you begin to grasp the true scope of this monstrous place. This tableau defies belief. A narrow mountain pass opens into a glacial valley, extending north and then turning to the west at the base of the vast mountain at the far end. And filling this valley is an ice-capped city of enormous proportions. The near end is mostly blocked by a huge fortress of smooth black stone, with multiple towers rising from its high walls. Exiting the bailey of this fortress is a massive causeway of gold that dominates the city as it travels down the center of the vale. Enormous towers and spires of many-colored stone pack both sides of the central thoroughfare, rising to prodigious heights and giving the illusion that the road itself is a valley.
Hmm.
The eastern slope of the valley has been partially subsumed by an ancient volcanic flow. Nearly a quarter of the city appears to have been so buried. That section is now little more than a great mass of ice, with the jagged angles and peaks of ruined structures poking through its topmost layer here and there. And where the valley curves slightly to the west, the structures, if anything, grow even larger, becoming truly gigantic as they climb up and over the rocky spur. At the far end of the valley, the city abuts the lower slope of a truly massive peak. Yet the city builders appear to have taken no heed of this change in slope, for the great causeway merely elevates at a steep angle and continues to climb the incline in a nearly straight line, transforming into an immense stairway. Additional buildings cling precariously to the mountain face alongside the causeway, growing even larger and more impressive as they ascend. The gigantic buildings finally give way a few thousand feet above, but the mighty road continues to wend its treacherous way to just below the mountain's peak. There, a spired citadel looms, its size and proportions truly magnificent. It, too, fails to summit the mountain. Instead, its topmost spires end just below the dominant face of a stern man, carved into the peak of the mountain and surveying the city below. The otherworldly quality of this strange panorama is further reinforced by the sound of the cold wind slicing across the high peaks, making strange cries and shrieks in the thin mountain air.
Wait, so the road kind of as it gets towards the peak turns into steps because the peak is so
Yes.
sheer. Damn. Okay.
Well, I think like it got so sheer. They, I think they created steps on. I think they made it into stairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah. So the illustration definitely does not do it justice. Because from what you described, the buildings are supposed to get bigger as you go closer to the slope. But for the illustration, it looks like the buildings just kind of get smaller as it go into the distance because of just the foreground. But I see the spires that they're talking about up by the head
Oh no,
of
that
Garzu.
it's looking like that because
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like
apparently
in the distance. Yeah,
yeah, that's supposed to be the far distance. It's supposed to when you get close to it, it's supposed to be massive as fuck.
right.
I think it has the illusion of looking cramped and small, but as you're going through it, it
It
feels
gets
like everything
huge.
starts to loom overhead over time. Yeah.
But I think I kind of see where the road starts turning into like steps a little bit. That's nuts.
Where it I have yeah. But welcome to Xin-Shalast, and your characters are here.
I
Yay.
wonder why it has such a such a an Asian like design to it.
It does. I think Thessalon has some Asian influence because I think the Jin himself, like the founder of Thessalon, I think when I read, they say he comes from the east,
Mm, okay.
and this was like this was over 10,000 years ago. So I assume he probably came from Tian Sha on the other side of the world from 10,000 years ago. So whatever, whatever culture they had there 10,000 years ago. But it's definitely like the Asian fantasy part of Galarian. So it's gonna have more of an Asian,
Mm,
and I'm guessing because he came from there and he founded the empire here that he some of his culture had
right.
influenced the empire. Well, heck, because if you even look at the rune giant, it's got like got a samurai look to it, especially with the armor.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, you're right. And
And
the
then
background, the background looks like Sin-Shalast.
in fact, the faces look very like Oni.
Oni, yeah,
Yeah,
with the tusks and the lower teeth. Hmm.
but um, but yeah,
I guess the feel we're supposed to have is very much like Shangri-La.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking
It's supposed to be a very Shangri-La feeling to it. Shangri-La slash El Dorado mix kind of going
hmm
on.
Because I instantly got the feeling like when I saw that giant and I saw like the background, I was thinking of when I forgot. I think it's the first one,
Uncharted?
Uncharted.
The
Yeah,
second, it was the second game.
it was the second one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the second one was Shangri-La. But yeah,
Yeah, man, that
characters
was
have
a dope description too, man. That was a good game.
characters have made it through I almost say Shangri-La. Xin-Shalast.
Sin-Shalast sounds pretty close to
Close to
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La, right?
Yeah. Look at those little
And
humans around it. They look so puny.
but yeah, it was 3 hours. So
Damn.
whatever buffs that were on, I just got to mark off 3 hours.
All right.
It's huge. So like, if you characters can, I don't know if you can make out this. If you zoom in, you can probably make out the grid squares.
I can see him a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, like each square is 750 feet. So if you're
What?
going at your normal 30-foot pace, you're gonna go 2 squares every couple of minutes. And I haven't even shown the rest of the freaking map of the city, but like,
Oh my god.
and
It's like we're trying to walk through Manhattan Island.
pretty much,
Uptown
pretty
to downtown,
much.
you know?
I will say this: you could spend so much time in this city with adventure upon adventure upon adventure because there's so much shit beyond the scope of the adventure that can happen here.
Damn.
Um, Obviously the focus is we got to get to Mount Masif at the peak and find a way to get to Karzug, um, while gathering info along the way. But it can easily distract yourselves with like 100 other things in here because there's different regions, there's different districts, there's different there's different residents, there's creatures that most of them serve Kazug, but then you got some with their own machinations like the hidden beast. Um
My
and
question is, what?
and then
How is this place even like?
and then you
I mean,
have
it's inhabited.
then you have the underground places. Or then you have the buildings themselves. The buildings are so fucking large. They're like dungeons in and of themselves. Okay. Some of those buildings. Especially the buildings that were made for giants. And some of these buildings are like skyscraper level almost. And and then on top of that, there's underground passages. So who know in various parts of the city. So yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm
There's a
I'm
lot.
interested in how this city is even running. I thought it
Yeah,
would be like abandoned and then it would just be like derelict. But if it's like a functioning city, I'm like,
it's not a functioning city, but there are. You do know that there are resident. There were creatures and beings that stayed in the area or stayed living here in whatever cave, whatever on the whatever building, whatever section, whatever underground passage,
hmm,
whatever spire, etc. that they've made their homes in. But then add to that, Karzu came back and he started rounding up more giants, more sort of allying with dragons in the region, uh, sort of gathering, getting them to gather more creatures to come here. So, and despite all that, it still looks kind of empty. That's how big the city is.
damn.
Hmm.
That's how big it is, and that's how much ground, not just how much ground it covers, but
So
like I
this place,
said,
this
there's
place is
some there's some buildings here you could have a whole dungeon adventure in because the
so this
buildings are so
city,
big.
Earth fell didn't really affect it then, right? It didn't really get destroyed or anything from
It
Earth.
was too
Um,
high, I think.
the Earthfall, I think, caused some volcanic activity to occur, so that's why like half of the like part of the a big part of the city is actually buried under some like ash and ice.
Hmm.
Let me look. Yeah, yeah, it looks like about almost about a third of the city from what I'm looking at. Yeah,
That's a lot of
a good
city.
third of the city. And then shoot, it's been so many thousands of years that tunnels and underground passages under that ice and obsidian fucking, you got shit under there too.
Hmm.
Uh, because actually you could yeah, now that I remember, I did remember reading that there are like cavernous entrances even in the obsidian and ice where the volcanic activity had long settled. Yeah, they'd fucking played. It like fucking Magnamar really, but just not as crowded. Crowded with buildings. If there's anything that's crowded with, it's definitely more crowded and packed with buildings than Magnamar. Magnamar there's some space between their buildings, but and here in Xin-Shalast, it looks like it was built to pack people in. Hence why a lot of the buildings are really tall, because not only did they pack them in a narrow valley, but they also, you want to have that many residents, you're going to need to build taller buildings. So there's a lot of residences in the building levels of the floors and underground, not to mention underground. So your group will need to be prepared to definitely travel carefully, wisely, and gather their information. Um, definitely don't, definitely they can probably they can definitely find places to rest if need be. Because some of these places would be empty enough for you guys to go in, and then Ren can whip out his fucking made the mansion spell in
Hmm.
case you guys ever need any rest. But yeah, because magically speaking, your characters don't sense or feel anything that would mess with your magic so far. Um, but um, should you teleport out of the place, um, and try to teleport back in, you're gonna have problems. I think that's where their problem is that they're not gonna be able to teleport. Well, they haven't tried it yet, but their best guess is, well, we had to go through we had to starve ourselves
Right. You
under the
can't
full
just
moon and
teleport in,
follow a
clearly.
river to get here. So we're kind of, whatever we have on us now, like we have, whatever we need, we have to procure on site. It's like Naked Snake in Metal Gear. You get dropped here, and you got, you could teleport out of here, but you gotta take the long fucking way right back. Um, I think I could say the ship could carry your character to the ice mist area.
Okay.
But then, they'd be stuck having to wait, another fucking month, and get to the full moon to follow, to follow down the ghostly river. Again, it's been said that you can try to traverse it. You try to get there without doing that, but there's a strong possibility, and it's been said by many that when they do that, they don't fucking find it. They end up in another part of the fucking Kodar range. They don't even know how the fuck they got there. They're traveling in one area, all of a sudden they'll turn a bend, or they'll cross over a chasm and turn around some rock outcroppings, and then all of a sudden it's like they're in another part of the fucking Kodar Mountain, like usually the opposite of where they were coming from. And it's like, could you imagine going towards Mount Everest, and then um as you're climbing up Mount Everest, and then you're going around, you take a bend somewhere, and then you notice you look around, and you're like, wait a second. And you look at the stars, and you look at your compass and everything, and you look at your map, you're like, why am I on the other side of the mountain? Like the direct opposite side of the mountain. I'm trying to get to the peak, but I'm on the other side in a different spot. What the fuck? That's what's been described as what happens. So
Mm.
so
All right,
yeah.
guys.
All right.
Good game.
Yeah. You all have a good night, and I will be taking the people that I have here from the raid to raid somebody else. Let's pass on the viewers.
Night, guys.
All right. You guys have a good
Right,
night.
um,
Who is playing Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder tonight? We will go to raid here.